Come on down to the late night chat. Ooh, it's just a late night one. I see some people peeking in. We'll see who's up. You know it's a bunch of late owls. Now they be up running the streets all night, so I know it's somebody up. Just want to wind down. Join me in my wind down. Come on out the bushes. Jump on down. I know you watching. Yeah. This is a little late night chit chat. Just come on and join me for my little late night wind down. Ooh, these are horrible. These are horrible. Hey, Gaia. How are you? Gaia. I got it right. Hey, Gaia Love 22. I'm doing homework. Oh my gosh. I'm just doing a little wind down. It's been so crazy in my real life and on these YouTube streets in my reality life. It's been crazy. How you doing in your class? We might not have a lot of people join us, but sometimes people stay up late, so I thought I'll catch someone. I did catch you. Yeah, school days are over for me. Sometimes I want to go back, but I'm thinking, nah, I don't even want to do that. Nah. My mind is not in that place right now. But we see. I know you've been running these streets, Gaia. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Is at a point now where I can't make heads or tails of what's really going on. I think we all just guessing, you know? I think we all just guessing. Thanks, sweetheart, for joining me, though. Yeah, I'm just trying to wind down. Sometimes I get so worked up, you know, working. It was kind of busy, and then running in the YouTube streets are busy. Very, very busy. So I just wanted to know. Yes, you did. I'm good. Class is great. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm making it. Yeah, I'm making it. I'm a little busy, but I've been seeing what's been going on these streets now. These streets are crazy, crazy, crazy. Just don't know what to make of them. I think they are really just doing a mind manipulation and playing with a lot of our minds and stuff like that, trying to send us on a wild goose chase. But I think my little guy might be on to that Sir King thing. I don't know, but he's pretty good at it, triple red X. And I think he'll solve that. I don't believe he's probably in their show or whatever. But hey, One Proud Glamour, I knew someone would be up. I don't think he's in this. He's not in on this thing. And I think he's getting close to whoever Sir King may be. But, you know, I really don't care because it's like a big game of guess who or clue. So I just continue to play it. Sir King has never done anything to me. I've never seen him really be disrespectful. But I thought today I put together something, too, that I wanted to talk to you all about. And I talked to one of our subbies about it, and I think we're on to something. It's strange about that Sir King guy. I don't know, but I think we're wasting a lot of time on him. But who knows? We may end up seeing him reveal himself on someone's platform, and we don't know who's behind it. You know, I think what I take from it is that Sir King is probably a big distraction from what's really going on. You know, I always say I see things and I hear what you don't say. And so I've been seeing that. And I've been seeing, you so over it, yeah, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun because we talk about it. Hey, baby, we talk about it. Then we trying to figure it out. And then, you know, we all trying to be detectives and put the pieces to the puzzle together. But it's something to do. So I would hope that he wouldn't reveal himself. But I think a lot of people are getting a bit frustrated with him and they moving away from him because he's a big distraction for what's really going on. You know, and that's what people do. When people don't want you to get on to who they are or to know more about them, or you're getting closer to revealing something about them, they throw out a big ball of distraction. And that's where I think Sir King is, because wherever he goes is traffic and is distraction. And so when you want to answer him, ask him the good questions, someone distracts you. They start fighting in the chat or they start fighting on the platforms. And I spoke with Lady T, Lady T today, and her and I had pieced together we had a couple of little things brewing in our minds that I think is true. It's strange how Wolverine just disappeared and Sir King came on the set like a day or two after. He just vanished. He revealed himself on that Girls Over There platform, and then he just went away. And then steps in this other distraction, Sir King, who knows he knows a large portion of these streets. He knows a lot about these streets. So he's an important component in whatever show they doing. Yeah, whatever they got going on. And you know, my thoughts on that show is a little different. Nobody's going to pick that garbage up. No. No one is going to invest, in the YouTube streets, because it's gotten so dark. They don't want to attach their brand, their name to it. So I don't think it's really going any place. And if it is, I don't really care. I probably wouldn't watch it. No, because it's done so much damage and it's so dark on these YouTube streets. I wouldn't watch it. I don't watch the Housewives and stuff like that. So I'm surely not going to watch this trash that they're going to try to produce. But Wolverine just disappeared, and all of a sudden Sir King came on. That's strange. And he sounds a lot like Wolverine to me. He's articulate. Wolverine started mess, but see, that's the distraction, because now they're trying to say Sir King is not like Wolverine who started mess, but you can change. You could change just to throw us off. Yeah, and I think that's what's happening now. So if Wolverine is Sir King, or the liking of Sir King, so what, then they're probably the same person with a different voice changer or whatever they're using. So I'm not sure. Hey, Andre, I'm not sure. But I think it's a big distraction of what's really happening. The crumbling empire over there I was telling y'all about a long time ago. Told you, I see you. And it's crumbling now, and you're distracting people. You guys are throwing in this distraction. But I still see you. I see you. And it's so sad, because the lady you named Princess, remember you knighted her Princess? She's growing, but she's looking very stressed and hurt in the face, like something is really bothering her. Think you are. And you guys are always good for saying, we're fine, we're okay. Oh, I love so-and-so, we're just fine. They want us. No, they don't want us. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. And I see you. And I told you, as long as I see you, I'm going to talk about it. I just don't get, downright dirty in the slot with you, but I see y'all. And poor thing, she's holding her own over there. But then the other day, the strangest thing happened again. You all went live at the same time. Yes. And Rico saw what I saw. He saw the Princess numbers go from 400 to 100 and something, and they all ran over to you, to your platform. And then, him over there, the king, the one you named King, yeah, he had a couple of people in his chat too, and all y'all went live at the same time. And no, there cannot be two queens in the castle. So you can't tell us that. Like you tried to feed us that before. Oh, they just don't get it. It's two queens. No, you already knighted her the princess. So she's the princess. She's under you, the queen, and he's the king. You know that one, that two-letter one, QB? Yeah, he's the king, and all y'all went live at the same time. And again, you pulled all their subbies basically. You did. You did that right to your princess, the one you value so much, you love so much. You pulled 300 and something people from her live. But she maintained, that's what I liked about her. She continued to go. She didn't stop her live like some people do. They stop their lives and they run over to you. No, she just kept going. But she looks so sad now. She looks so stressed because now she has to figure out how you you and her is going to break up. Yeah, because you guys are going to break up. Yes, it's inevitable. I saw it. I saw it a long time ago because you have this thing about getting rid of all these people out of your life so you can remain the top. So you can remain the top. So she'll be next. She'll be next. And she said, "Oh, people going around saying that me and Fi, that's what they wish." No, that's what's going to happen because you don't value people friendship, whether it's a YouTube ship or whatever ship. You don't value it because you're so broken. You don't even know how to put yourself back together. So you say you essing on us. No, you're essing on your very own people, not us. We don't care. See, we're not in the league with you. Remember, we're just little YouTubers with little numbers. That's powerful and that's intimidating you. Yeah, I try not to talk too much about you and make you relevant, but then it's hard not to when I see you. When I called it, see, I called it. So now you let, one of your little pawns go, and now she's doing her thing. And some of her people are, some of her subbies are your subbies because that's a sympathy thing. They liked her and they kind of feel bad for her. So they stick over there. But again, you got rid of one of your little pawns. And now you're working on your bishop and your knights. Oh, this chess game is something else. It's just how well you play it. It's just how well you play it. And unfortunately, the stress is terrible on my girlfriend's face. I felt bad for her. I was in her chat and I really wanted to just jump out of the bushes and say something to her. She looked worried. She's doing marathon lives to get those numbers. Because as soon as she get the watch hours she need, that's when you two will break up. But right now she's under your wing. So she has to see who's going to solidify their relationship with her. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Now, yeah, that's exactly how it goes. And see, the pastor, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. But then something else crossed my mind. I know all you guys hang together, and I know they're interlocked with you. Yeah, they're interlocked with you. So as soon as you fall out with one of them, their viewership goes down. And then they start getting all these crazy dislikes because your people go over there and start flagging them and disliking them. That's how y'all operate. Y'all are infiltrating people chats. You doing all these troll pages just to knock these people off their games. See, you guys are really, really worried about us little YouTubers because we're bringing something different to the table now. You can't bring anything different. See, I watched that too. Whenever you try to do something positive because you're smut and everyone knows you're smut, it doesn't work for you. No, you don't get as much, viewers, super chats and all. You don't get all that. See, because your people thrive off of junk because they know you to be the junk master. Yeah, you are the queen of junk and filth and disgust. You're that queen. And so your people don't, when you do something positive, they don't even view you that much. That's pretty sad because now you can't even change if you wanted to. What would you do? See, your brand, and I'll talk about branding tomorrow. Your brand is tarnished. Yeah, your brand is tarnished. You started out okay, and a lot of people was following you because you sound like you was gonna be positive, and we liked the little roasting gag. But now it's tarnished, and what can you do? You have to stay on these YouTube beef streets. Yeah, you couldn't move anywhere else because you're too tainted. Yeah, and see that girl over there, that princess, she knows that. See, she peeped that out like a lot of us have peeped it out. That you are tarnished, your brand is tarnished, you're trash, and eventually you're gonna fall. Not that we're gonna wait for it, but the same way we saw you rise will be the same way we seen you fall because of the mean and nasty things you've done and said to people. Mhm. See, you guys did it kind of smart though, and that's what I like about you. You're kind of smart. You guys got, VS out the way. Y'all all teamed up on VS, you and that other guy. I think you call him Troutmouth. I don't know him. I don't have a problem with him. But you and him teamed up, set her up. Oh, yeah, yeah. QB was in it too. Yeah, QB was in it too. You all set her up and got her off the street. Then you became her. The only thing is now, that guy over there who have you pulling strings, for y'all to destroy Tracy. Somebody said, oh, I don't think it's about destroying Tracy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because see, she's next in line. She's the most powerful between you all. She's the most powerful because she stands alone and you guys stand together. Yeah, that's what it is. And because she's not joining your team and taking your invite, y'all mission is to destroy her. Your mission is to destroy her. Now, and you guys are doing a good job in trying to tear her down, but she's not gonna go for it because she has a strong following too. It's just us little YouTubers that's lost in this sauce. But I'm not even concerned about it because I do me. And my little YouTuber family, yeah, it's a little family here we build it. They're getting up there too. We all are climbing up there organically. Where, see, what's going to happen here? See, what we're going to make sure we don't do, it's a secret. It's a secret, but I'm going to tell you anyway. We're going to make sure that we don't interlock and interwoven in ourselves, that we can't break off from each other if something goes wrong. Yeah. See, we're going to make sure to do that. See, we're going to play the game right. We're going to get big off of y'all foolishness. Yes. And then everyone will notice us. See, because it's shifting. And you guys are trying to shift too, but you can't. See, we didn't start out as villains like you guys did. So we don't have to end up like villains. No, we didn't start out like that. I didn't start out dragging people, kids, and dragging them and talking about people's appearance and what they have and I didn't start out like that. So I'll be just fine. Don't worry about me. I know you worry about me. You worry about me when you say us little YouTubers who don't, do this and not even monetize and only getting these. That's me. That is me. But did you see my numbers lately? Yeah, I am doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. So I'll be okay. See, we'll be okay because we're supporting something positive. Now we like a little junk, a little roasting gag, but we don't get down dirty. We don't get down dirty. No, we don't do that. We tend to shy away from it. But we like a little cup, a little roast here, a little gag here. But you guys go below the belt. You guys are doing more than that. You guys are becoming so dark that you are going to allow our light to shine at the end of the day. Yeah, we'll be on top. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. I love that Bible verse. Yeah, that's in the Bible somewhere. Yeah, I know it is. And that's true. But I see you guys. And yes, Bama girl, unfortunately, sis, I like you. And I see you taking your platform in another direction. Yes, I see you. I get so excited because I can see it. I knew it was coming. It's going to happen. But you guys are going to do all that you can do to make sure it doesn't happen. But you know what? Eventually it will. Yep. Yep. Eventually it will. You can't hold on to anything. You can't hold on to anything. No. Anybody of value, you don't hold on to. We've seen you go through a lot of people. That's because you really don't value their friendship. You use them. You use them for what you want and then you throw them away. Yeah, that's what you do. I've been watching that. And see, him over there, the pastor, even though you guys run back and forth and pretend like y'all support, that's cool. He's still doing his thing. He opens up his platform to the very same people that don't like you. Got to be more careful. They don't like you, and he opens his platform. And he made it perfectly clear that he's going to continue to do that. No loyalty. Yeah, I've been studying y'all all week. I have. I've been studying you all week, and you guys are falling apart. Yeah. And not that I sit here and hope or wish for your demise. It's just inevitable. See, don't take this wrong. It's like a crackhead. It's like a crackhead. They continue to chase that first hit or whatever they say. That's what I was told. They continue to chase that. But see, they maintain. Some of them are professional people. And then some of them aren't professional people. But see, they tend to chase that very first hit. They'll never get it. But in the meantime, they try to keep their physical appearance up. They try to keep their mental up. And they try to keep you fooled. But eventually, it takes over. And that's kind of what's happening right now. You're trying to keep this image up. But something is taking over. And I won't say it's drugs because I don't know. You just looked a little hooped up sometime when I see you. You look a little high. You talk with a little slur, but that's not for me to say because it's not factual, because I didn't see you sniff anything. I did see you drink. I've seen that. But that's why it's falling apart, because eventually you will succumb if you don't get help to whatever habit is driving you to be so mean and nasty to these very people who you say you were loyal to. Yeah. But right now, y'all working on us little YouTubers. You're infiltrating our lives and stuff like that. When we go live, you get in the chat, all these trolls, you're making trolls of everybody. And that's because you're chipping away at the weak ones. That bothers me because I'm not weak though. But some people are weak and you're chipping away at them. Yeah, and you're hanging in people's bushes and then you dropping down. And then you're starting stuff. And then you even send some trolls sometime to go on people's platforms. Yeah, they do stuff like that. So you guys better be careful because us little YouTubers are growing. Yeah. Separating the wheat from the tare. Yep. We don't have to do nothing because you guys are doing it to yourself. We're just watching. That's all. I'm just watching. I'm not calling no names. I'm just saying you got a queen, you got a king, you got a princess, and the empire is crumbling, and I see it. And I saw it a long time ago because I saw what type of person the queen was. I saw and I saw that when the queen got mad at the little peasants, they suffered. But let me tell you something. You're doing okay, Bama. Go ahead, do your thing. You're going to be all right. Trust and believe me. It's okay. See, you're working extra hard to get monetized. Yeah. You're trying to get your viewer hours, and I see that. And that lets me know that as soon as you get monetized, you're going to say F her. That's how that's going to happen. Yes. Let's just watch. And don't worry, girlfriend. Just because I see it, don't mean you don't have to do it. You go ahead and do it. You do it. You continue to be you. You continue to grow, Bama girl. It's coming. You got your solid people over there too. Even I hang in your bushes a lot. I even dropped down in your chat and you befriended me. You just don't know it, but you befriended me. And I like you. And I like because you have positive professional people on your platform, and you're doing real well. You just have to distance yourself from that one over there. See, because she's not going to change. Because if she change, she loses money. She loses viewership. Yeah, well, that's the way it goes, you guys. I just saw some things, but if I'm going to drop the link because I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I think people see this too. I can't be the only one that see this. So I decided that I would stay up tonight. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'll do my morning coffee chat, but I just wanted you to know I didn't go away, just a little busy. I still see you. I see you. And QB, don't worry about it. You'll be okay too. But see, you got to stop windmilling and dragging people that don't like the queen. Just do your thing, QB. You all right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't just start a fight. You guys are just starting to fight with little old people, subbies. You got the crazy ones who's going after subbies. Really? So now the subbies have to be dragged because they like someone? And then someone said something today that it's okay to agree to disagree. I disagree. I don't have to make a choice. No, I don't. And I'll be okay. I don't have to rock with no one in order for me to be successful because I'm aiming high. You just don't see it. Yeah, speaking of aiming high, make sure Monday you guys go and sub to my new channel. Yeah, sub to my new channel. Yeah, I'm doing something a little different here. I'll still be here, but this is 2.0. We're going somewhere different. See, because I don't like bread crumbs. I like the whole loaf of bread. So you can't just feed me crumbs and I'll be okay. Yeah. So I'm going to drop the link because I'm sure people see what I see. And if you want to come on and tell me a little bit about it, just let me know. We ain't dragging, we ain't roasting. I'm just telling you what facts, my view, my opinion, and my perception. Oh, I just love it when I'm right. But you're going to try so hard to make me wrong. It's not going to happen. We're going to see it. I'm so just, God, I just can't stand me sometimes. I really can. I can't stand me sometimes. Let me copy this link. Somebody want to jump in and join me. Y'all come on up here. Don't tell me I don't see what I see because I see it. And soon as you and your queendom fall, we'll be there to see it. And not because anyone's jealous of the stuff you do. You definitely wouldn't be jealous of the stuff you do. I wouldn't be because I'm better than that. But just because you've been so mean, nasty, disgusting, hateful, and vile to people, you will see it. Yeah, just because of that. Butterfly, come on up. No cussing.
Hi,
Hey. Hi, baby. We're not
I'm
going
so glad to see you.
I'm
I
glad
love you. I missed you. We missed your gems on these streets. And you have definitely been in my thoughts and my prayers because I know you recently, lost your mother. And I know that Mother's Day is approaching. To be the first Mother's Day without your mother. And I just want you to know that I love you. I really do appreciate you. I know I don't know you, so I don't really, love you in like some type of way, but I love what you bring. And I really did miss you. I really, really did.
You did,
really
you did.
like, like I said, everybody's not gonna like everybody, but I was really drawn to you because you remind me of older women in my life that come with wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That come with knowledge and encouragement and upliftment. And I like you. You really do remind me of like an auntie, and I really did miss you on these streets. You really been my thought, my prayers, and I know that it's not something easy. I
Mm-hmm.
have lost my mother, but I know what I watched my mother go through with the loss of her mother, which is my grandmother. I miss
Yeah.
her as my grandmother, but that was my mother's mother. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely empathize with you. I love you, and I'm so
You,
glad to see
baby.
you. And I love
Thank
that lipstick.
you.
And that blue looks really good on you. It really brings out like
Oh,
your face. That royal blue on you, boo.
oh, I forgot
Don't
to
do
change
that.
my
Don't do that.
clothes. I forgot to change my clothes because I wanted to come in here and talk to my people because my
No,
people.
that royal blue looks beautiful on you. It brings out your
Thank you.
features. Like it really, girl, it looks good on you.
Thank
I
you.
love you,
Thank
baby.
you.
And I'm not coming to be negative because you already know I know how to act
No, but I
over
know
here.
how we could get some time. And you know what? Listen, that's
No,
something that I wanted to tell you
I
guys.
respect your house.
I respect whatever. I respect you all. Do y'all thing. Don't worry about me. I be in a lot of y'all bushes. I just don't drop down a lot of times because it's a different. And we talked about business early, and I'm gonna touch on that tomorrow. Baby, mute what's behind you. Mute what's behind you, sweetheart. We talked about it. It's different when you're on the YouTube streets and you just here. You just here to have fun and stuff like that. I get it. I'm here for a different purpose. So it's certain things that I have to disassociate myself with. You know, I can't get round. I can't get down, get round. I can't get downright dirty the way I want to sometimes. So I back off, but I watch y'all all the time. Oh yeah, I watch y'all all the time. I've been in the bushes. Go ahead, baby. You can unmute. So far, we've been on point with order. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. And
It's
and
a
that's
balance.
it.
There's a balance that's needed, and you definitely bring that. And you, like I said, you really bring wisdom and balance and a different aspect
Mm-hmm.
that is
Try
truly
to.
respected. I'm not speaking for everybody, but for me, Butterfly Pretty Stay Fly, I really do truly respect you and appreciate you. And I
Thank
did miss you on these streets, mamas. And
you.
I'm so
Did.
glad I did not miss this live tonight.
You
And
did.
like I said, I'm in your house. And the one thing is, people will do what you allow them to do to you. You already set the rules for
Hey,
how you get down in your home. So I already
say it
know how to
again.
come. So I would
Thank
never come on your platform
you.
on a way that I may come on my platform.
That's
I would
okay.
never do that to you because you already
Yep.
said that you already laid down the rules, as my grandmother would say.
I already
You know
told
what
you
I'm saying?
in my house.
You start shit how you want it to be because that's how it will be maintained all the way through. So don't start it how you don't really want it to be because you gonna have a rude awakening. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm not gonna do that, baby. I'm not gonna. Let me tell you one thing. Even if I'm leading sheep, I'm not gonna lead them astray because I'm accountable for them. So even if I did have a heavy following, I will not act like that and lead them to nothing wrong. I'm only doing what I know to do. But somebody made a point in here, and hold on, butterfly. Hold on, butterfly. So far, we in point. You right, Reed, but no, somebody hit it right here. You called this month ago, Miss T. I did. Dang, somebody hit it because we was talking about. Hold on, we was talking about. Somebody asked me where was the BBK, and that's the question.
Yeah.
I'm to answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
The
You
BBK
did
is
call
over
it.
there with Bama Girl. She mine for Bama Girl. Now you tell me if I don't know what I'm talking about. You fired her, and old girl hired her. What does that tell y'all? Come on, y'all. Don't make me look stupid out here. You
No,
fired,
no, no.
she fired her,
And
and
old girl,
Bama
all
picked
right.
her up.
Because that means she's 10 steps ahead of you, and she been 10 steps ahead of you because at the end of the day, she comes with better content than you. You come on here 1 hour every couple of days and blah, blah, blah. You be with the best. But Bama Girl has variety. at the end of the day, I'm not really a Bama Girl fan, but I give credit where credit's
Hey,
due.
baby, hey, mommy.
I give credit where credit's due because one thing I'm not is a hater. I give credit where credit's due. And the truth be told, I was watching Bama Girl in her early stage before she turned into Babe Nation. Once she turned into Babe Nation, I fell back. But I was in Bama Girl's bushes when she first started. Because
Okay.
I love Southern accents, and there's something about Southern people that I love. You see what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So I was giving her a chance off rip. So
Uh-huh.
I'm not even gonna hold her. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, she started moving certain type of ways, and I fell back because that's just how I am. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, she definitely got better content, and there's
Yes.
definitely gonna be a major fallout, and Bama Girl is gonna come up on top because she has her own solid following. Mz.Teavalocity, you always drop the gems, and you always on point. And I was on the same page as you. I
I'm
was.
Why would she pick up BBK? You know what she was telling her? You know what she was telling her? I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. By picking up BBK after you said, after, if I'm not mistaken, somebody come on here and correct me. The reason why she let BBK go was, what was the reason she let her go? Because I don't even watch her no more. I don't watch her. Anything I get from you all or going around. I don't even watch her no more. I'm not going to give her not a click interview ever again. And I meant that when I said it. When I'm done with something, I'm done with it. See, I can't have that spirit jump in me. So I don't give her a click of blue. Because somebody come up here and tell me, or please, why she let BBK go?
Yeah.
Why did
Because
she let
Miss
BBK go?
Velocity, you want better than me because I never gave her a click interview. When
Yeah,
she did what she did to Spiller Boy, that to me is a character flaw that I don't fuck with in real life. So, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't
I,
mess with in real life. I'm sorry, Mr. Velocity. I don't mess with in real life. So I'm not about to mess it with it in YouTube. Does not. Your enemy does not become my friend because we now become common enemies. I don't play them games. So she never got a click interview from me.
but let me tell you something. Do you guys remember when I said long time ago, there's enemies right in your camp? Remember, I was talking one day. If somebody been following me, I said there's enemies in your camp, and I said the thing about the man over there who collect the money, who try to not be messy, but messy, educated, articulates well sometimes, but shady. When I said about him, it was more enemies in her camp. So now, why? If I'm not mistaken, that part, Manny, which that part when I said she let her go because she said that she was a snake or something was going on. I don't know exactly what happened, so I can't expound on it. But what I do know is that there's more enemies in that camp and people are distancing themselves. And anytime I fire you and you work for me and you pick that person up, that tells me a lot about what you think about me and my opinion, my thoughts, and my visions and my brand. That tells me a lot. You slammed her right in the face, one on her, BB. I mean, one up on you, Bama girl. You smacked
Hold
her right
up.
in her
Hold
face.
up, Miss T Velocity. Hold up. Another
And
word to the curve, because I keep my ear to the curve, although I don't follow everything like consecutively. But another word to the curve is Bimmer Girl been going live when she been going live.
no, Bama girl's been doing marathons. She's trying to get her views, her monetization. So what you have to do is, in order for you really to get monetization, you have to be on here a lot for a lot of watch hours. You have to pound it. That's why she's been going so long, like all day, because she's trying to get her watch hours. See, but she already poked her in the eye when she took BBK. Now when she get monetized, you watch. You just watch. And don't do it because I said it, Bama girl. Do it because that's what you want to do. And you know to do. You're scared. You're a little scared that some of those people that really ride with her like they did, when she went live and they all went over there, but they was over there telling you, oh, we in both places. We still here trying to make you feel good. Those will be the ones that leave. I watched it, baby. I was there. Rico called it. Me and Rico noticed the same thing. And then Chopper told you. She just went live. Five Baby just went live. And you said, I know. Oh, I know. You've been very, very sad lately. See, you came on kind of jovial and happy, but now you're looking very sad because you're stuck in a place mentally on how you're going to maneuver to get away from her. Because you guys y'all let her send you all her subbies, and then they follow you. And soon as they get mad at you, I mean, you get mad at her, they run back to her. See, that's what she do. See, it looks like she's helping you, but she's not helping you. She's making sure tabs on you. She's making sure that you stay in check. It's called chess, not checkers. Y'all know. Y'all know.
That part. Mz.Teavalocity, this is why I love you. That is facts.
That's what it is.
That's facts.
Here, laugh a lot. Oh, yeah. See, this little fish knows about those big fishes because she's been around. She, don't think I'm slow at all. I'm a street girl. I know exactly how they doing that. Yep. I know exactly how they doing that. And that's why that girl's scared to move right now. And she's working really hard to get monetized. She's working really hard to get monetized. I see you, sweetheart. I like you. I like you. I don't like that you try to, pick up someone else's behavior, because that's not you. That's not even you, Bama girl. And I know that. And tomorrow you'll say, why these people have your name in their mouth? Why do that? No, because I like you. And I'm glad you're doing what you're doing, because there's no loyalty on these streets. Not in that nation. They're loyal to her, but they're not loyal to you. So keep, honing your craft, doing doing what you got to do. You gonna get there, baby. You gonna get there. Yeah. And I want to see you succeed. I want to see you. Matthews 2016. I got to look that up, Gaia, and see. It's been a mess over there all week, and it's going to continue. When stuff start to unraveling and those demons start flying all over YouTube like they doing, then you will see. You will really see what I said a long time ago. See, because when I came to extend the olive branch and you bit my hand, that was enough for me to see what type of person you was. Because you would have honestly said to me, hey, sis, you was telling me, right? But because you're not of that spirit, you bit my hand. And I backed away. But I told you, I'm going to continue to keep my eye on you. So make a video tomorrow talking about people. He said what today? See, y'all got to come on here and tell me, Proud Glam. I jump on here and tell me what somebody said, because I don't see, I didn't see enough. Hold on. I'm dropping this link again. Sugar Wooga. Hold on, Sugar Wooga. Because y'all got to tell me.
Wooga. Okay. Now let me see Velocity. Get into it.
Lady T. Hey, Lady T.
Hey, what's going on, T? How you doing?
It's just y'all world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get this little old nut.
Well, listen, I was in the kitchen for a split second, so.
Oh my God, my always say that.
I'm so sorry.
Butterfly, you got to move. Go ahead, Lady T.
I was in the kitchen for a second, so I didn't hear where y'all left off. But I don't know if y'all ever said why BBK got fired.
No, I want you to tell me why.
I personally think.
Oh, okay.
One of them was in the bushes the night where we was over on, I forgot whose platform. I want to say one Proud Glam was. We was on somebody's platform, or it might have been Reed's. And we was talking about the BBK's new avatar.
I saw that. I saw y'all.
I said, we was like what we was puzzled by the avatar. Finally, I was like, yo, I think that's fire. And the next motherfucking day, BBK was fired.
Really?
Because that's some weird ass shit.
Watch
Lady.
your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
okay,
sorry.
Lady C. It's okay. It's okay. We'll make the correction. Go ahead, baby.
No,
Go
but
ahead,
that's
Lady C.
all I have to say.
Yeah. Now, do you think it's the Avatar? I don't think it's the Avatar.
I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
So y'all think that Avatar is the lady in the Shy?
Yes.
It is?
Why and how?
Listen,
Why
imagine
and
if,
how?
huh? What you said,
Why
Butterfly?
and how? That avatar does not give me
Me.
Wi-Fi light tees.
Okay, wait a minute.
That
That is a new hairstyle color. You can't get the avatar completely 100%. Five's been wearing glasses this whole time recently. She's been wearing the sunglasses recently. That curly blonde type weave.
Hi, Demetra. Go ahead, baby.
It don't look like the BBK.
You think so? No, something.
Yeah. I once again, my ear to the curb. I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know how true this is, but from my understanding, she was blocking major contributors to the Babe Nation platform.
Like she claimed Vela did, right?
Yep, and what she did to James Caldwell.
Uh-huh.
So
That's what I'm saying.
That's my ear to the curb, allegedly. I don't know how true that is, but that's my understanding of why she got fired.
I'm just saying that I think that was a straw that broke the camel's back. Like, you know how you get ready to plan on
you right, guy.
You know, you plan on doing something like, you know, you have it on your mind, and then that person does something where you just push it up ahead of time.
Uh-huh.
I think it was one of those moments.
You know what? But if you notice, I was in BBK's too. Yeah, BBK, I was there too. I know y'all probably want to know who I am. And she will not say, she says she really don't know why. Now that's what she said. She don't know why. She know people, was asking her what happened and stuff like that. And I think she got a lot of sympathy subbies from over there at the shop because they liked BBK. And you could feel when someone wrongs someone, and you don't always say something, but your actions will show that you disapprove of whatever they did. And I think a lot of them disapproved, and they liked it. Like BBK, she says she won't say anything bad about her. But somebody asked her, y'all, are you?
No, she won't say nothing bad.
She said the same thing about James Caldwell. She said the same thing about James Caldwell the first week.
Wait, both of y'all talking. Go ahead, Demetria. Butterfly, mute your mic 1 minute, baby girl. Go ahead, Demetria. Good evening. Well, good morning. She said the same. Go ahead, Demetria.
I had myself on mute. I'm sorry. I got to kind of whisper because I'm supposed to be off the line. But anyway, let me tell y'all. I came on because I don't know what y'all talk about, what picture or whatever. But when I started trying to go on live, you were saying what happened between BBK, Five Babe, and everybody else and Bama Girl. The reality is BBK used Bama Girl because BBK was a bigger person in my viewpoint. She used Bama Girl platform to talk and be very messy. Now, what happened was, I'm just telling you, do all her dirty stuff. She did all her dirty stuff on Bama Girl.
That's true.
But what happened was, Bama Girl is more consistent. She's there every freaking day, and she's more likable. Now, what happened was, Five Babe, for weeks and weeks and weeks now, she's been not even call out BBK name. Like, as much as she could possibly not, but Miss out in her moderators, she's been always talking about Bama Girl vlogs, always. Okay? Now, BBK has not been a fixture on Bama Girl vlog channel for a long time, at least a month. What happened was Bama Girl replaced BBK with Q Robinson. Now, I ain't being messy. I'm just telling y'all what I know. And I'm going to say this. I'm very proud of Bama Girl vlogs.
Me too.
I'm very proud of her for growing her platform and doing everything. Even though I've been roasting and gagging her and she get on my nerves, she only got on my nerves because she was riding with BBK so hard, and she did me wrong.
So hard.
And she did, well, whatever role she riding with so hard, she did me an injustice, I feel, and that's why I've been riding her so hard. But besides the injustice I feel with her, I'm the most proudest of her. because no matter what happens, no matter what we say, what I say, what nobody say, no matter, even truthfully, I don't even be messy. She disconnected herself from 5A too. Because guess what? When she used to come on live and 5A would cut off her stuff, she would get off live and go into her stuff. Now when 5A come on there and cut off her stuff, she keep going. Her subscribers pull up out a second device and they stay on both lives. I'm so proud of you for that, Bama girl. And I'm gonna leave you the hell alone.
Me too.
I don't even like you, but I'm
Come
gonna
on,
leave you alone.
outside, Bama girl. Isn't that how she usually say? Bama girl, you're welcome over here. You're welcome on this platform. You're welcome
on mine too. And she's more than welcome to come give me an apology. And once she give me an apology, because how she treated me, that had nothing to do with me personally, because me personally, she liked me. Me personally, she supported me. Me personally, I supported her. I was sharing her before anybody was sharing her. I was doing all that, period. And I don't need no justice about it. The thing that I have a problem with, I would never not say, is because she hurt my feelings and she took other people's side against me and turned against me in a young blogger's way. And for that is why I'm mad at her. But I would never, ever, I would never, ever, ever discount her growth, her particular talent, her particular
Bama girl
growth, and her particular success. And I wish her much success. I'm not jealous of anybody. I'll get mine in due time, how I get it. And I would never take her from that. BBK tried to ride her. She tried to make her platform dirty. She overplayed her hand. Everybody see she wicked, dirty, and nasty. Bama girl Ben dropped her off her stuff. 5A Ben ain't acknowledging her. Now 5A then threw her to the side, and BBK have nowhere to ride. And guess what? I ain't supposed to be on the phone no more. But guess what? I'm spreading love and good tidings. I'm saying, BBK, get your life together. I don't like you. And I'm saying, Bama Girl Vlogs, I like you and I don't like you. I really think she needs to give me an apology because how she treated me is I didn't deserve. And when she give me an apology, or if she never give me an apology, I'm still gonna try to leave her alone. But if she don't apologize to me, anytime she make me mad, I'm gonna go off on her.
But hold on, Demetra. One thing about Bama girl is if she really, now listen, and this is what I want y'all to listen to, because I don't like the way another content creator did it. And my baby girl sitting up in that box, that top box, my butterfly, pissed me off. Because if someone comes to apologize to you, allow them to do that, but don't allow your chat and platform to disrespect.
But we never do that. We never do that.
I didn't say you.
I'm sorry, but I'm asking her. I'm using your platform right now to ask her for an apology because I really want to lay down the sword, and I really truly feel like I've acknowledged everything about her that's positive. I've acknowledged everything about us that's real, and what I truly hope for, and maybe it's the wrong platform. I'm just saying it, okay? Is that I really want her as a woman to come to me and apologize to me for doing me wrong when she knows she wasn't doing me like that. And then I will leave her alone.
Okay, so Bama girl, this is for you. If you're listening, because I know someone is in your camp, Demetra would just like an apology. And you could go anywhere. She'll come on your platform. She'll do. Because Bama girl, that's not really who you are. That's not who you are. And I knew that wasn't you. Long time ago, you were just trying to fit in. So Demetra is just asking for apologies because she think you did her wrong. And there's nothing wrong with it. If I wrong you, I apologize. You know, I'm not talking bad about you. I'm saying facts of what's going on. You know that I know what's going on. But it's okay. You know, I would just hope you don't get on your platform like your cohort did and cuss me out and call me all these names because I was trying to extend the olive branch and correct the wrong that she had done. But we all grown people, and everybody don't receive they don't receive advice. And that's what happened with me and your girlfriend. I never did anything to her. So Demetra would like to apology from you because we really want you to succeed. I see where your platform is going positive, and I like that. And I visit you quite a bit, and you're very nice to me. You just don't know it's me. But I was wondering if I dropped down there as Mz.Teavalocity, would you be so nice to me? Because I've never done anything to you. But because you're so interlocked with her, I was afraid to drop down as myself one day when you had a very good topic about college and you had some Black professionals up there. So, Bama Girl, that came from Demetra. Demetra,
Okay, I just wanted to come on and just give my viewpoint, and I thank y'all.
I thank you. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. But here's something right here I want to hit on right here. Yep. Remember if I was irritated that Bama had someone on her channel but tried to play like she wasn't? She said basically it's something she wouldn't do. The same when that pastor over there did the same thing and she fell out with him. And so now he continues to do it. And Bama's doing it. Because tell me why Chopper on her platform and supposedly that girl next door hates Chopper. Tell me why Chopper is Bama's co-host sometime. So you tell me, what do you see?
You know what I see?
How many FUs can I tell you?
That's what
FUs can I tell you?
That's exactly what I see.
And he is definitely TSCC, and we know that too.
That is her way of okay, this is the thing. She's seen the pattern. She knows how she gets down. So she says, if I do enough of the things that I know she dislikes, maybe I could get out of here. You know, maybe I could get out of this hole I done dig myself in. You know, because I see everything that everybody else is seeing. I was so when I saw her stay on live, when the whole news broke about Sir King and Sean, and she stayed on live anyway, I was like, and I was already feeling and seeing how her chat was, you know, not her chat, but how her channel was changing and she was, you know, growing and doing her thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. And God forbid if she starts really like doing uploads and different kind of content, where you can try to get into who she is outside of YouTube, it's gonna be a wrap. She's gonna be very, very successful on her channel.
Bama Girl will allow people on her panel to disrespect you, and she's cool with it and thinks, okay, that you will still support her. It happens daily over there. You're right. You're right. And she sits back, and let me tell you something.
Yeah.
She sit back and let it go down. So Demetra may not be safe going in, but Demetra could hold her own. Demetra could definitely hold her own. But see, that's some bull that you do, Bama Girl, too, I noticed. And thanks for bringing it to my attention.
Yeah.
How people to get on there
cool.
and disrespect other people, disrespect your guests. I didn't like it when they did it to you, and I don't like it when you do it to other people. Now, if somebody come on your platform trying to make amends, you should be able to conduct your platform accordingly. See, just like, and don't get me wrong, but you heard what Butterfly said, and you heard what someone else said. You already told them the decorum over here, so you people can't come over here with that. If I bring someone up here to apologize, I expect them to be heard. We may not agree, and we could disagree, but we could conversate, we could converse about it and be mature adults about it. I will not let anyone drag or tear anyone down. And that's what they do on these platforms. They stand by, they let you dog subbies, they let you drag each other, call each other bees and whores, and that gets them views. We don't want those views. See, all money ain't good money. My dad used to tell me that, and I knew.
My grandmother told me that.
All money is not good money. See, I don't need that money if I'm gonna let them disrespect my sisters. I don't need that money. You guys keep that money, because I'm gonna get my money my way, and I'm gonna earn it respectfully. You can earn it your way. I can't tell you how to run your platform, but it's a disgrace when you allow someone on your platform and you just commence to calling each other whores, bitches, and it just go. I mean, they just going at it, and you just sit back and do this, and your whole platform that been disrupted, your whole chat. But you guys like that garbage, and that's what they do. So, Bama, if Demetra come up there and take an invitation, if you extend the invitation to, my advice to you is not to let people disrespect her. And you do have control over that. Don't tell me that bull crap. I don't have control over it. You do have control over it. See, you demand respect. You give respect and you demand it. That's something you have to do. Just a word of advice again.
And that's how I felt when I was talking to her about how I felt. Now, I did flip a wig on her because I felt like she was, and I still stand by that. Like I said, I still stand by what I said, but I did apologize for my delivery because I got frustrated with the Boo Lang Lang. I felt like she was coming with. I already watched her. Like I said, I did watch Bama Girl. This is something she didn't know. I was in her bushes in her very beginning. Because, like I said, I love Southern accent. So I was drawn to her. Her accent, it was the first thing that drew me to. Then I was listening to her content and I felt like she was pretty legit. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing really funny about her. I was digging her. But then when she made that real solid, solidified line in the sand and said, I'm Babe Nation, I'm just going to attack any and everything and blah, 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 I was all set. You see what I'm saying? Like, you said choose a side, I chose a side. My side is I choose right over wrong, no matter who I'm rocking with.
So if you feel that way, I'm glad you said that. Yeah, they should go on a neutral platform. They should. But let me tell you something. Hey, lovely love 50. I'm new.
I don't think they can go on each other's platforms, but I could definitely do a neutral platform. Yeah.
There's going to be hard feelings on both sides and both sides supporters. You're right. You're right. And you just said, yeah, you right. You just said something. Good night, baby. Be blessed. You too. Thanks.
I love you, Demetria.
Thank you, baby. To you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lady T. You want to say something?
No, I was saying good night to Demetria, but I will say this. When I wasn't even in Bama Girl's bushes. I was in her chat, and me and her would, converse and all that stuff. I really, when I say I took a liking to her,
I do. I like her.
To where when she said what she said about me, or allowed, when she said what she said about me, and her and the BBK was going on and calling me snakes and shit like that, that shit hurt, like legit hurt, like. And I was kind of like mad at myself for being hurt by some people I had never met before, virtual people I ain't never met before. But it really did hurt my feelings. So some of the jabs that
I love Brianna. Brianna Simone Pettyville, I love her.
Yeah, you know what? That I heard you, Lady T. I was focusing on what Kay Edwards has said. I was in here. Kay Edwards, yes, Brianna does stand 10 toes down, but if Bama is Babe Nation headquarters, you got a good point there. Why is Brianna welcome with open arms until Chopper cussed her out? It seems awkward. That's what I'm saying. Now you got Chopper over there being a co-host. But it's something.
Who is TSCC, which is their whole campaign. And that's what this is what I'm telling y'all. These people play in your face on the regular, every day. My grandmother taught me that a sucker's born every day. So that's why one of the things I say is stay sucker free on this YouTube universe, because they will absolutely sucker you if you play a sucker.
Is my background you saying, Kay Edwards?
Yeah, somebody said Lady T sound ain't no joke. Oh, maybe it's just your vibrate. I don't know. You vibrate. I don't know. I tell you this too. You guys, let's take a look at this right quick. Why is Chopper teaming up with Bama? Y'all ever wonder that? Somebody answer that. Something is really shaking on these.
I don't wonder that. Mz.Teavalocity. You know why I don't wonder that? Because I said it earlier today, or I did Turn Up Tuesday. I did a part 1 and part 2, but I definitely pointed out that vengeance.
Something ain't right. All this
No, hold up. One of the main ways that people are able to get vengeance is they're able to infiltrate. That's one of the ways they
with your enemy.
Get into the Black Panther movement, because that was a strong movement that's don't y'all ever forget that movement. And now is the time to remember that movement. But these are the ways that they was able to infiltrate that. The way they was able to assassinate Dr. Martin Luther King was infiltration. That was an inside job. You understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm telling y'all? Infiltration. The way they just killed Nipsey Hussle. Infiltration. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention to how they do things. It's called infiltration. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. They have not left this woman's name out their mouth. They wanted her off the platform so bad, but they won't let her die.
Well, you know my take on that? Do you really want to know my take on that?
Yes. Yes, because I respect you.
Because she's still around. She is pulling a lot of these strings, you guys. I'm telling you, you could see the work. She was devious. That girl knew what she was doing. You could see the work. People now. You're right. You're absolutely right.
But it's infiltration.
Right, Patricia Lydia. Hello, beautiful. Right. Now, she told him, she said, you have to get close to them because I got to take them down when I come back on these streets, but I need y'all to work. It's weird to me. Much as they hated this dude, much as he done to them, she got his master off the streets, and now he linking up with Bama. Not even 5, but Bama.
My thing is, okay, fine. He's linking up with Bama. Maybe, perhaps and more than likely, VS is behind it. But how come it's acceptable to Bama? How come it's not getting shut down is the bigger question to me. For me.
Because she's her own entity. Pay attention to what we all been saying. Because I told you, I've been following Bama Girl before she really drew her line in the sand and said she's Babe Nation. She has charismatic personality. She can draw you in. She was already doing that before she hitched herself to that motherfucking, before she hitched herself to that mother ducking mud face, okay? She was already, Bama Girl was already doing her thing and she didn't even know it. And that's the sad part. That's why she's still doing her thing. That's why she still get respect to this day. And trust me, she's gonna do what 5 Babe been. Listen, you gotta get what you give. Somebody got to give you what you gave 10 times worse. Bama Girl's gonna be the one that's gonna get 5 Babe to the last 10 content creators that held her down, that she backstabbed and turned on.
And you might be right. You might be right. She may give her a run for her money when she turned on her.
Because people are not going to take kindly to it.
Because Bama Girl is smart. Okay? Let me
how she pooping on her.
I don't particularly rock with Bama Girl, but like I said, I'm not a hater. I give credit where credit's due, baby. Okay? Bama Girl's on her own accord. And she's blowing Homegirl out the water already. That's why Homegirl is desperate, dragging up old dry beefs. Like, we already know she already did that. She don't have no original content. She don't got a lot of stuff going on that Bama Girl is doing. Mz.Teavalocity, you pointed out one thing. Bama Girl's trying to get monetized. While they was all hating on my baby, Demetria Lit all day, she was monetized before them, baby.
Yeah.
Mudface's co-sign, and y'all charge and backstab my baby Demetria Lit all day, and she got monetized before every last one of you whores. Get into that.
Thank you, lovely love. Let me just stop her. Thank you, lovely love. I appreciate you stopping in. That's a beautiful picture of you, too. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. Go ahead. Wait, y'all. Hold up, because I got to go back to this. Regina and Chop don't want people doing better than him. They are on level he feels he should be. Bree is like, Chopper, isn't she? Oh, I don't know that. But let's go back to that. Bree and Chopper don't like each other anymore. I forgot why Bree just talked about it recently. At Regina M. Regina, they didn't really have much of a relationship right from the beginning. Yeah. Excuse me. They talking about with VS. Excuse me. They didn't have much of relationship, so it was easy when. Oh, excuse me, y'all. It was easier when VS got off this, got out of the scene, and then now they could just go ahead and disseminate because they didn't like each other.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not surprised because there was a big whole controversy about Bree when she stepped on the scene. There was within the camp, within the TSC camp, there was a controversy about Bree when she stepped on the scene. So I do remember. So I can see that.
Bama Girl not monetized. She got 1,000 subbies, but she didn't have the watch hours. Are you sure? Nah. I think we could be wrong, but there's a way that we could look it up. But I mean, I'm not that interested. But I don't think, Benj, are you positive she monetized? Because when you monetize, you could tell when everybody get monetized, because most of them would do the AdSense.
And get super
start
chat.
getting paid for by the ads.
Yeah,
I've never seen her run ads, but lately you seen Jay Wilson run ads, because I didn't know Jay Wilson probably wasn't monetized easy. I mean,
he was. No,
I just seen him start. You could tell because they start running ads. A lot of them just start running ads.
Mz.Teavalocity, no, Jay Wilson been running.
Oh, that's not true.
No, Jay Wilson been running ads. He been monetized.
Okay.
Wilson been monetized.
Hey, Cap. Oh, okay. So you say she monetized? Now, okay. Oh, okay. The BBK. Okay, I'm wrong then. Well, she running strong, y'all. That girl been on. Oh, okay. Thank you, baby. She been on the YouTube streets these last couple of weeks. Hours. I'm talking about hours. So maybe she's trying to make extra money or something. I don't know. Oh, they said both of them. Oh, she has that. Okay, see, I don't watch it that much. Yes, she is, and they have the join button. Oh, okay. So it's something. I'm telling you, it's something holding her back. It's something holding her back. I thought it was monetization. That's how much I know. Please forgive me, Bama Girl. But girl,
I was wrong too. I was wrong too, Bama Girl. Wrong too. I didn't realize you was monetized, but that just lets you know that I don't be in your mix like you think I do. But yeah, okay.
Okay, my bad. So my bad. Yeah, she being on long. Oh, see, I've never seen her. Recently, I've seen Bama Girl more than I've seen her. And I've been following her for a while, you guys. I stay in her bushes, but it seems like I've seen a lot, but maybe she just had time off and she could run them. But that still doesn't negate from the fact that she's getting ready to separate from her main girl. She just trying to figure out how she gonna do it, that it doesn't affect.
Oh no, she's gonna do it, and she gonna do it better than Bussy Boy. Oh, trust and believe that.
So scared.
Yeah, she gonna do it better than Bussy Boy. She gonna separate the right way because
real scared. Okay, thank you.
Wi-Fi lie has to be humble, and Bama Girl's gonna be the one to do it. Trust me.
Humble, you think?
If I'm lying, I'm flying, and y'all know I'm a butterfly, so I fly anyway. So I'm flying higher. If I'm
eye on it. See, I was wrong about that.
Right, but I'm gonna call that. She gonna
She does have super chats and stuff. You guys right. Sorry, my bad. Something is holding them back, and they're up in the bushes listening, and y'all could just drop down and tell me. Bama Girl, if you here, come on down. We like you over here. Just like you
really do, Bama Girl. I tucked my beautiful wings in between my legs, and I came on your platform and apologized to you because I did feel like shit.
Man, you're right. Patricia got it. If Bama number exceeds 5, then the show will begin. You right. That's it. That's all.
It may happen even before then.
But let me ask y'all.
She's already on her way to that. She's already on her way.
They up in the bushes. Let me ask you a question, Bama Girl. If you up there, jump on down. Jump on down. It's okay. It's okay for you to join us. We're not gonna bite you, and nobody's over here gonna disrespect you, sis. No one. We want you to win. I really do. See, I like winning Black women. I don't like Black women who will do anything to get on top. Screw, drag, talk about I don't like stuff like that, but I like winning Black women. I do, and Black men. Yeah, I like that. I just don't like the behaviors that some of these people produce to win. And they're not winning, y'all, because let me tell you something. Today, I was on YouTube. Now, you got all these white people, and don't get me wrong, they're making millions of views. They hit millions of views. In one day, this little white family hit 11 million views one day, right? So, if that's happening every day to them or even every other day, how much money they knocking down? Their houses are beautiful. You got the Patreon family, the Patton family, a black family knocking down views, making money. They're not for the crumbs. They eating steak, filet mignon. They living good, right? And they just show family stuff, you guys. This beef sector isn't going anywhere. See, they get happy when they make 3,000 views, 6,000 views. These people are knocking down millions. They are getting paid money. Then I looked up some net worths. Tasha K, she good. She was at a million last year. She only worth 300,000 this year. Lovely T, her net worth was 700,000. Now you might think that's money, but that's not money. But they're still winning because they're still rising. These people
not only are they rising, but they have branched off.
But the other thing is, if they're worth if they're worth like 300,000, like 700,000, and that's what they're worth. That doesn't mean how much is money in the bank. That means that they have even more money. Like, they could have because net worth is not the same as how much money, you actually have. People have more money than what they're actually worth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about, that is not, oh gosh, it's not about like disposable income and stuff like that. It's about like actual investments or, what's the word? Assets. Thank you.
Assets. But that's what they're counting. They're counting their assets. If I'm not mistaken, they're counting what they see in totality. They don't know all the money they're making, but at that particular point, that's what they say that they worth. That's not a lot of money.
No, they're definitely discounting assets because Nicki Minaj is technically broke. But as an artist, she is worth 100,000, right? But in actual paper, she's broke. Like that's just the fact of the matter.
Oh, okay. Now, one thing I don't do is I don't expound and speak on stuff that I don't know, but I will research it. I will research that to see. But anyway, mature. But let's go back to this because I suspect her number of subs are more or added. Yeah, Bama girl gonna be all right.
She hides her subs?
Huh?
She hides her subs?
Oh, yeah, she has her subs. The girl next door, Five Shot, sure does hide her subs.
Oh, no, not Five. I'm talking about Bama girl.
She has her subs too?
No, that's what I was asking.
Oh, I don't know. Somebody just mentioned it.
I'm gonna tell you this. I had my subs too, but I'm still under 1,000. I've been on here for a little bit of change, and I'm still under 1,000. So that's why my subs is still on. But if you really want to make it,
this man
get to the streets, your subs are gonna have to be visible, and that's just the fact of the matter. If you think about it, these larger YouTuber subs are not hitting.
But I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. They think they're winning here. You're not winning. And I don't want to get into that because tomorrow that's what my coffee chat about. But you're not winning when you got these people. The top list was all Caucasians. Where are we? The top black YouTubers, the 25 top black YouTubers, we probably don't even know them. I've never heard of them.
I know some of them because I literally, for some reason, it's weird that you said that. I looked that up last night. I looked up the top 20. Some people you'll know, but the crazy part about it is, I think the most I saw was like a few million. Like, somebody like Jackie Ina, she only had like 3 million.
She's the only one I knew.
you know, but then like the ones who was in the top 20 was only have like 250,000 viewers and stuff.
Okay, can I just tell y'all this? And I know that this is a controversial person, but somebody warned us about a certain entity that is now intertwined into this YouTube universe. All I'm gonna say is Leor. If you don't know nothing about that, research Leor. And that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Cohen?
We know about Leo or Cohen's. Oh yeah,
I know about him very well. Very well.
All right then. So I listen. We're gonna leave that alone because y'all didn't need to say that much. All I said is if you knew, just. But we didn't even need to do that because I'm telling you, it's for real.
That's exactly why a lot of this stuff is going on too. See, we talk about puppet masters all the time, you guys. That shit's for real. Ooh.
Real.
For real. The puppet masters are feeding us crumbs to act like animals. And that's my topic tomorrow. Why are we just settling for crumbs?
Billy boy, I love you.
We missed you.
Yes.
You know, I was there for the dragon. I love it.
I was too, baby.
I miss you when I don't see you because you're the messy me that I can't be.
I be sitting there hoping that she do mention it so he could go live and just
She asked me today, oh, please tell me when he go live. He gonna go live today. I said, no, he not gonna go live today. He has other stuff that he does. I said, but I expect to see him around the weekend. I'm not trying to call your schedule or nothing like that, but I said I suspect that he'll be around the weekend. Didn't I say that, Lady T?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
We miss you because you do the dragging that I can't do. I won't do. If they don't hide them, it will take away from their street cred. Like people are more inclined to sub if you have a lot of money. Yeah, that's true.
But you know what? The reason why, like I had myself because I just feel like in this sector there's so much hate that people will not sub or take away a sub just to keep you behind.
Thank you.
Oh, well, that's fact. That's a lot of the mentality behind a lot of these people that paint these narratives and try to paint these pictures of it. Because like I said, you will get caught up if you're not familiar and if you're really brand new to this, you will get caught up in not watching somebody else because this is somebody that you're coming across and you're really believing them. You know what I'm saying? And the rhetoric that they're feeding you. And it will hinder you from really stepping out there and getting to know these other people and making your own decision. If you're really like, not to say that you might stay there, because like I told you, I'm gonna keep it simple with y'all. This like I didn't watch certain people because I'm listening to some people's rhetoric, but once I watched these people, it was like whoa, like. And first of all, in real life, I'm not like that. So why, but at the same time, I was brand new to this, and these were people that I first came across, and I felt like there was a little bit of like a connection there, so I felt like that it was somewhat trustworthy, and that's what a lot of us come on here thinking, right? Because we're thinking they're being transparent and being genuine, right? I'm sorry, I sound like BBK. Ooh, so. We gravitate to people that we find connections to. I know it's not just, you know what I'm saying? So and like I said, eventually we watch people and people like my grandma would tell you, let people talk long enough, they tell them they goddamn stuff. You ain't too much you gotta do because if you let them talk long enough, they'll tell them themselves. And that's what I feel like I have done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's about to happen. Trust me, you guys. And the only reason why that little dissemination and this is the only way it won't happen is because they know we talking about and they don't want me to be right.
I know
they don't want me to be right, but you know what? You're not gonna have a choice.
Huh? You got more shine than me. I've been dragging old girl. I've been in the comment section. Her and Jay Wilson, no. Butterfly, Pretty Stay Fly, they're familiar with me. Although they don't speak of me often. They don't speak to me at all. Even if often, they don't speak to me at all. But I will say that Jay Wilson has said my name. You know what I'm saying? Like today he said it, right?
Everybody on his platform.
No. He hasn't. No. It took Jay on some really real. No. And like I said, I was in his chat, and once I figured out what the game was, I was in people's chat and supporting with like views and clicks, but I wasn't donating. And that is really a big part of it. Right there.
Read Megan. Oh no, yeah, we already know. That's why I don't have no problem. Oh no, I don't have no problem when Spill It Boy does the drag and none. I don't care how he drag. Just drag till the scalp bleed. I don't care because you mess with him first. That's just my take on anybody who I rock with. If you wrong, you wrong. If you right, you right. I'm not going to change who I am for anyone. So I love when he drag her because
no. Mz.Teavalocity. People that's aware of the situation know that this is not Mudface's first time. This is not their first incident. By that time that she stepped on her platform and then that last little stunt, she did, that was, he had already forgiven her 2 times over. 3 times the charm. 3 times the charm, my grandmother taught me. 3 times is the charm. And that's Spill It Boy go by too, because she absolutely really told herself the last time. That's why I was like, oh no, boo boo. I
think that was it. Oh no, I remember that. And
she already tried to play him twice before that. And he forgave her, and he rocked with it, and he supported her. She already tried him twice before that.
Yeah, I found that part out after the fact. I didn't know that this wasn't their first rodeo.
No, this wasn't their first rodeo. This was their last rodeo. Not the first, the last, because he forgave her before, and then she bragged about how good he was and all that. And then she turned around and he went on VS platform. And after that, she said she was side-eyeing him, throwing shade at him.
No, she's fraudulent. She was always fraudulent.
And the only
she never forgave them. The reason she backed down the first 2 times is because she didn't have the backing. When she felt like she had the backing, that's why the second time she came, and she thought she was going to win this one because she felt like she had the backing. She didn't have the first 2 times. She backed down because the first 2 times she violated him. She's seen the impact that had.
Oh no! Actually, as soon as he come on, he gets like it hits 1,000, and I'd be so happy. It hits 1,000 in his chat. She wasn't getting 1,000 for a long time. Yep, for a long time. He was dragging her for filth. And yes, I must say, I don't do the mess, but I love watching it sometimes, not always. Not always.
That's the thing, Mz.Teavalocity. Like we all like it. We're not gonna deny that, but at the same time, there's a part of us that still we much rather lean on the side of uplifting and being there for one another and upholding one another.
That's one of
the things that draw me to you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I watched this thing from the beginning. She violated him twice already. Okay? I watched that. I was there for the first time she violated him, and for the second time she violated him, and for the third time, which was his last rodeo.
Remember the first gotta go. Gotta go. Hold on, butterfly. Hold on, baby. Just let me say something. You right, Patricia. That's when one gotta go. I was there for it. That's how her and Tracy started, when one gotta go. And she said that it wasn't fair. Oh no, I was there for that, you guys. I just wasn't in it like I'm in it now. That's why I keep telling y'all I'm not green to it. I don't know all the history from like 3 and 4 and 15 years as Spiller Boy been here for years. But I saw this brewing. I saw the thing with her and Tracy, her and Spiller Boy. So I see what's going on. But you're right.
Yeah.
The one gotta go. You're right.
My thing is, I'm going to say this and then I got to hop off because I don't want to be like,
that one gotta go was the first one. That one gotta go was the first one. And then she came with this whole, oh, this is what a real gay man look like. This is what a real gay man that has a biological child. Like she came twice already with the boo lang lang. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, Butterfly, hold on 1 minute. Go ahead. Let Lady T say, because she said she got to jump. Go ahead, baby girl.
I'm getting ready to go because I'm gonna end up like Rico and fall asleep on here if I don't. So, but yeah, I was watching Spiller Boy, and only like the people I heard him dragging, I was familiar with because it was like Justin J, not Justin. Am I saying that right? You know what I'm talking about? That guy who that's what I knew, but I didn't like whenever he was doing the other stuff, I was watching him for his reviews. I didn't know about the beef sect and everything like that. So people always updating me on the history and everything because I be behind. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful night. Thank you for having me on. I'll talk with you all soon. All right.
Did you get that, baby?
Love you.
I'll let you know. I'll email you.
All right. Thank you, love. Right, no okay. Go ahead. Hey, Reed. What's up, baby?
Hey, Butterfly.
Now, you know what, Reed? You keep some good receipts.
Hey, baby. Yeah, you do. Reed is like me. And see, she from my home state. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah, Reed, you some clips. Go ahead, baby girl. What's up? What you got to say?
Remember that video? Remember the video do you remember the video when I went all the way back? And they call her every lie, how she fronted with how it started with her and Spiller Boy. You remember that one? With the one got to go, and then when she made up, and she was like, and I'm so happy, and I love him, and I respect him so much.
And go over there. She was all giddy. She turned to everybody.
Remember, and then remember how she did it with Heidi?
I remember that. I do remember that. That was the first.
Wait, Butterfly, Reed talking. We gotta listen. Go ahead, baby girl. Go ahead, Reed.
Everything went consecutively. With the Heidi Fly, she said, I ain't seen it for you, Babs.
Yeah.
I might be able to help you. Remember that? I might be able to help you. But not with that music, because that music is whack. Then she went to, oh, Heidi, oh my God, you're so pretty. Everything. Daughter here. She just did the same thing. Talk trash about her mother, called her ugly, seen daughter here. She's gorgeous. Then you just dogged her out today. But
what
boy, Spiller Boy. Oh, Spiller Boy.
Oh my God. Honest to God, you guys, I know you think I'm exaggerating, but this is no lie.
You, Spiller Boy, the receipts that I had with you, with her.
Yeah, you had some good
receipts. We just going to do a revealing 5. And I'm just going to do it consecutively. She talk all this trash of how he don't look like a woman and this and that. And she is sending him all types of praises. Oh, he read her to death. He looked good. I love me, Spiller Boy. Oh my God, it's Spiller Boy. It's Spiller Boy in the chat. Remember that? You remember the video I showed her that?
I saw the videos, and when you were showing those videos, I was so glad because it was giving us a history lesson. Like Mother said, now let's go down and take a little history lesson. You're real good with your receipts. You're real good.
Consecutively of her praising Spiller Boy, and now all of a sudden you gonna call this man all types of names that you never thought before, or did you always feel that way? You were just an opportunist trying to ride his coattail, hoping to get somewhere else. That girl was fake and a phony, and she did the same with
everyone else. She does it to everyone. And those people, if they really think she loved them and send out all those kiss, they crazy. They crazy. She don't love herself.
She don't respect herself.
You don't love or respect yourself, so you can't love someone else, y'all. It's just innate. You just can't.
And I promise you, on everything that I love, I'm going to get that video that she spoke about her daughter, because she said that. She said that out of her mouth.
Hey, beautiful.
I'm going to find that video. Somebody has that video. That video is going to come up. The only video that's coming up is when on site April is repeating it. It's just when she's repeating it with Fabe told her. It's that video, they're not lying. She said that out of her own mouth.
She's definitely a delete master, because she deleted that ugly cry video that she made when Tracy D went on QB's platform, and she was upset about that.
But do you remember this part when she said she would never turn against her friend? Remember when Sean was doing all the stuff behind the scenes with the information with her best friend, and she said she wouldn't cross Tracy D like that? But now you're breaking thread with the enemy.
But let me tell you something. If the reason why, and yeah, we talking about you tonight, and I said I was being a little messy, and we're not jealous. We're not jealous. We're not envious. We're not nothing. We're just talking about you because you want the attention. You like to be talked about. So we're talking about you now. Okay. We're not saying anything bad about you. We're just saying some things about you. But I'm not gonna get into the daughter thing. Y'all know I stare. Hey, baby. So I'm not gonna get into that. But what I do know is she don't love herself.
She don't.
When she gets on there and say how beautiful it, she's trying to actually make herself believe that. No, she's trying to convince herself that she's that beautiful person. So don't take that personal, y'all. She's trying to convince herself, see, that she's beautiful because she know her. She's not a bad looking lady. Now I'm not gonna lie, but her inner being is so messed up. Her spirit, her soul is so dark and dirty that it takes the place of her physical appearance. Yeah, it's some stuff she could do, you know, but I'm not going to call that lady ugly because I'll be lying. I think she could be rather cute.
I think she's ugly on the inside.
But her inside is so ugly.
I feel like she is unattractive on the inside. And one thing that you can be so beautiful, you can be so strikingly beautiful. I call that strikingly beautiful when you're like somebody comes upon you and just like, boop, you're beautiful. Bam, you're striking, right? But you could be so ugly on the inside that striking beauty can be nothing.
Right. Yeah, you're physical. I mean, you know, and one thing about it, the first thing we do the first thing we see is anyone's physical appearance.
Yeah.
You start learning.
Denzel Washington got a wife that a lot of people would not find attractive, but he been with that woman 4 years. That's who he raised his family with.
Yeah, but you know, it's not even a physical. Yeah. You know, it's not even physical butterfly.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, you have to really, you know, I don't say she's ugly, but she's so dark and mean and nasty and just vile and hateful is that she's ugly. You see what I mean? Yes, that's what make her ugly, not her appearance all the time. And I know people drag for weeds and all that.
No, it's not her appearance all the time. Although I could give her a point or two, but we'll leave that alone.
Yeah, her
but
body.
It's not her appearance because she is easy on the eyes.
James,
she have easy on the eyes. So it's not, nobody's taking that away from her.
Hold up.
Like I said.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, and then I want to talk about this because this is serious what James just said. But go ahead, Butterfly. Finish your thought, baby. Go ahead, Butterfly.
What I realized, and you know, unfortunately, I can't. You know, I'm guilty of watching this series where her brother that's locked up, and that gave me way more insight than she ever gave me being on these YouTube streets. So in a sense, I do feel for her because I do understand that type of lifestyle that she grew up in, right? And how I know that that was factual and actual because she said it out of her own mouth. She said she's lived everywhere in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. But if you let me say something.
That's one of the same things that homeboy said in the interview, right? So that's, you know what I'm saying, like allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly, quote unquote, right? And if she grew up like some people don't have people in their corner, because I know I grew up around people like they really don't have people in their corner letting them know they're beautiful. I grew up with low self-esteem, but one of the things that I think that saved me, because in the outside world, I really was told that I was ugly. Like I grew up with kids, picking on me. I was ugly. I had, what I'm saying, I had different features, whatever. But I did have people in my family that still looked at me as beautiful, and at the same time, they told me I was beautiful, even though it took me a while to like understand and realize and recognize and respect my own beauty, and not compare it to anybody else's, because there's a whole bunch of layers to that. But it starts at home. So I
Well,
do believe maybe she missed that. That there is an attention there that she lacked, and some women I've come to learn really are. They say that little girls are daddy girls and boys are mama boys, right? And she didn't. There's word on the curve, allegedly. I don't know how true this is, but she lacked the father presence, like a lot of us do. But
I get that. But you know what?
it turned into something else. Like I believe that there's so many different layers and spectrums to that. I grew up without my father, but there's still a certain hatred. Like I crave attention, but not so desperately. You see what I'm saying? There's a desperate. There's sometimes where you act out things in your life that you never ever had closure with, and it comes out in other aspects of your life in other forms that you don't even realize it sometimes. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get that. I get that. But that doesn't negate the fact that you have control. If you know that something was so damaging to you that you couldn't rise above that, and which you're right, you broken, so you tend to break, and is layers to it. However, you don't. That would be more of a reason why you will be nice to someone so you can see what
That's
love
me
is.
and that's me and you, T-Velocity. And that's why I tell you I connect with you. Because that's my thought process. You see what I'm saying? Like, remember I just said, I grew up with
Be
people
grateful and mean to
telling me that I
everybody.
wasn't good enough. I grew up with people telling me what I wasn't good enough. But I had a balance of people telling me that I was. So I worked it out, figured it out, and you can't tell me nothing. Even though I still have my own insecurities, there's a confidence that I still walk with that's
Mhm.
intimidating. You can tell me I'm ugly all you want, but there's a different part of me that's attractive. And I have a confidence that you is not going to knock. And when you come across me, you know that, see that, and respect that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I respect about you, because you carry that type of confidence about you. You see what I'm saying?
You
And
attract who you are, baby. You attract who you
yeah,
are. Who you are.
yeah.
We can make all these excuses for her
No,
because
I'm not making excuses
no, no,
for it.
no. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is we are not the only ones who have entered her life and made her see some things. These YouTube streets. There have been people who have come in her presence. I know for a fact there's one lady who has come into her presence to try to make her see things different. She pretended.
Tracy D. Tracy D. Yeah.
No, I'm not even talking about them, baby. But I'm just saying. So, if you know that's going on, then you seek the professional help, or you surround yourself with loving people who's going to tell you this truth. She's still doing the same thing because she's not surrounded by people who loves her.
Yes,
Cheer
fact.
section, they don't
Fact.
love her, else
She's
they
still
would
stuck.
correct
Yeah, she's
you.
still
Correct
stuck in that. She's still, like I said, she's unhealed. There's closures that she didn't have, so she's still operating in the mannerism. And oblivious to her, she don't even have to do that because it is actual and factual things that she has that makes her a winner. But she's so busy just trying to socially climb. They call it socially climbing in certain aspects. You see what I'm saying? She's so busy trying to do that that she don't even realize
on the head, guy.
That she actually has. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I want to go to something James said, baby. Go ahead, get ready to just, because I don't want this to get loose to us now that we're talking about it. And it's just not her, it's women in general, it's people in general. He said exactly. She only believes she and her body is sellable. She doesn't know her worth. She doesn't, James. And you're right. She isn't a bad looking girl, but she doesn't know her worth.
Yes.
She knew her worth. That man would have never whispered in her ear, and we could play.
And she was never chased after him.
And you had never smiled about that. You would have ran that bastard over with that cart.
Yeah, she was never chased after him. Exactly.
You would have behind him because that's what you used to. And you used to it, and something has happened to her, and she needs to seek help because she's mean, she's nasty, she's hateful, and she continues to harm people. And what's going to happen? The apple don't fall far from the tree. That's all I'm going to say. The apple don't fall.
Oh, that little girl right there.
I'm not talking about. Shut that down, butterfly. We're not talking about anyone's children.
I wasn't going to talk about it, daughter. All I was going to say, I know from my own experience, my oldest gave me a run for my money. Okay, I would never ever. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't violate mine. And I come up under the tree where, as I do unto others, as I want done unto me. I never talked about my children, and I would never do that. Without, like I said, she has a beautiful little girl. And I was just gonna co-sign what you were saying.
Okay.
My oldest is giving me a run for my money.
Your money.
My mother has laughed at me, right? And while I'm crying, she laughing because I gave my mother a run for her money. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. She's hypersexual. She really is. But most hypersexual women, and we'll research that to make sure that I'm right, they have been touched. They have been misused by men, and at an early age, and that's why they hypersexual like that. In most cases.
Mz.Teavalocity, I would tell you this with my experience in my life and people that I've been around, and just being somebody that has experienced my own experience in life. There's definitely two different aspects of the spectrum of that. Either you become very promiscuous, or you become very closed down. So I can tell you that I can definitely understand the psychology behind that.
Huh? Sorry, baby. What's that last play? Butterfly? What did you say last? I apologize.
No, it's okay. I was saying that I'm somebody that can definitely understand what you just said on so many different levels, that there is two different spectrums to being violated like that. Either
you either hypersexual or you shut down.
Yes.
Right. I got you, baby. I got you. But hers is more on a hypersexual because she wants that attention. She wants that.
There's a validation that she needs, that even though in some aspects she has gotten with how she's built a platform, the people that respect her, the people that are loyal to her, she still don't see them. You see what I'm saying? Because she has turned on so many people, right? Because there's what you call it, Stockholm syndrome. There's a certain aspect to her that become used to abusive love, that she don't understand gentle love. And the people that really give her gentle love, those are the ones that she hurt and really turn on and stab in the back and throw under the bus and poop on. You see what I'm saying? Because she's used to abusive love, or what she think is love, but what really is abusive. Because if you pay attention, her brother and I'm not into doxing. I don't co-sign what VS did, but it gave me a better aspect into who she is. And I'm just gonna say that because, like I said, how I know that it matches and it correlates and is allegedly her brother. Allegedly, I'm gonna say that allegedly. Let me just throw that on there because there's no, but it correlates with the stuff that she said out of her own mouth with the stuff that he said. And it gave me a better aspect into who she is and what she actually been through. That's why she's proud of going to the army. She's proud of having a degree. She's proud of so-called, maybe she do own these 2 condos. And I ain't even mad at it if she really do. That is a start. You know what I'm saying? That's somewhere that's better than a lot of us. That's 40 acres and a mule without the acres. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at you. Whatever. However, you know what I'm saying? But that explains why she's proud of that, but that still explains why she thirsts for a certain different type of attention. Because, like I said, if my ears to the streets and I'm paying attention to what the streets are saying, allegedly, she was a secret to her father's family and a whole type of something else went on. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that because I didn't grow up with my father's family. I didn't get a connection and a relationship with them later on in life, but I could. That's what I mean. Like I can understand that, and that's why I gravitated towards her. But at the same time, I can see she's fraudulent for Fugazi, and that's why I don't mess with her. Oh. So I can relate to her, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Mz.Teavalocity, well, I don't take over your platform.
Okay. That's exactly good. But listen. I don't make excuses for adults. I don't make excuses for adult behaviors. However, I know that there can be things that go on in our lives that we traumatic experience that we try to deal with, and we deal with it in different ways. But when you become an adult, you know right from wrong. Okay? You know that there's professional help that you could seek. You know, there's people you could talk to. There was even people that you could talk to, a woman that you could have fired and speak with her that would help you, and you still did the wrong thing. So there is people out there, are people, not there is, there are people out there willing to help, but you bite their hand. A lot of times when it, so you know right from wrong. You are a serious attention seeker, and you'll do anything negative or positive to get attention. And negative is working in her favor right now. And that's how she seeks attention. There's no excuse for that behavior.
No, I'm not giving her.
No, I know. I didn't say you were. But I just want you to know real clear. I don't buy the bull. I really don't.
I don't buy the bull neither, and that's why I don't rock with it. And I just read for Filth a couple of hours ago. So trust me, Mz.Teavalocity. Oh no, I definitely I don't buy the bull neither. But see, I just want people to understand that I'm not biased, and I really do give people chances. I gave her a chance, but like you, Mz.Teavalocity, we all have heartaches. We all have stories. We all have things that we didn't really alter who we are and change how we operate and how we do people. And I'm a testimony to that. I've been through a lot of stuff, but I didn't allow it to change my character and how I feel about humanity. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, I sympathize with people. I empathize with people, and I do. But when you act like that, you get no pass from me, baby. You just don't.
No, I just read it a couple of hours ago from my platform.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I love you, and I read it a few times. So I'm not saying that. No, don't get that wrong, Mz.Teavalocity. Like, I definitely understand where you're coming from. I've definitely been seen through her, and that's why I don't really rock with her like that. If at all, I don't want to
Oh wow. So James, so Spiller Boy, sorry, but is saying that Ozar used to follow and super chat me the exact same way as he does, and then he chose a side. Do the research. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think about him. I think Ozar will like you more than he likes her. If you know what I mean.
Oh wow.
That's what I get off of Ozar. Uzar, or whatever Zar his name is. That's what I get from him. Those are the vibes I pick up from him. But I could be wrong. Tell him about the movement.
Ozar, whatever his name. I'm gonna throw him there with Sir King, because does anybody know what he looked like?
No, that didn't throw me off, honey. You know what? That didn't throw me off, Gaia, because right away, somehow, I don't know if it was the picture or something, I picked up that he was not for women, you know, or either he's women and men. You know, I didn't know about Spiller Boy, but yeah, I get that vibe from Uzar. What happened to Reed? Reed probably got off. She probably went to bed, you know, but I know she hangs up pretty late. Pretty late. Yes, Ozard is gay. I know, Patricia. You can look at Ozard and all that and Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I know he was too. I could tell Ozard, I was getting that vibe, and I don't even know him personally, but you know, I've been around. I'm 58 years old. I've been around. So I know. So I get that. And the only reason why he's probably over there super chatting is because he probably thinking about the Spiller Boy. If Spiller Boy said he used to be with him, super chatting him, and then he picked a side. Now let's go to pick a side, and then we go wrap this up. Do you guys really think we have to pick a side, or can we just stay neutral and survive? You have to pick a side? London Bridge is still falling down. Yes, it is. It is. Do you think right, Benj? I was shocked when he first flipped. What? See, Benj been around. Believe the things he was saying to me. Really, James? I know you don't want to come up here, but I'm going to drop that link. James, just do me a favor and come on here and tell us about how he changed on you, and then I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let y'all go. I want to hear it. I knew he was a little bit of shaky, baby, when I saw him, when I was hanging over there. Yes, Spiller Boy, I was new and in the bushes, but I definitely remember what? Hold on. I have no clue what Uzar looks like. I just hear, thank you, Uzar. Well, he has a little picture up there. Yes, he was. But Spiller Boy, I want to ask you a question, even if you don't come on. Now, and correct me if I'm wrong, and please, I don't mean no harm, but here go my baby. Hello, mother. They hate when I say that. Hi, mother.
Yes.
Mother, let me ask you a question, mother. Now, this is just what I believe, and I'll tell you why. Do you believe that there's a lot of straight men in this beef sector?
No.
Now, mother, just thinking, and from years of experience,
I could actually name them all for you. Like it's really a handful.
I didn't think so.
Lamone Music is straight.
Who?
Lamone Music.
Never heard of him. See?
Yeah, he's always in my chat, and you'll see him pop up different places. But he's straight. He sticks right out. I know he's straight, and there's just a few others. But no, child. The beef sector houses the girls and the gals.
Real men don't do this. This is what this is what I gathered from growing up and from being around, being married and having boys. Real men is not gonna get involved in this gossiping, dragging, and all this shit.
Right. That's why you don't know who he is. He basically he's just there and he's quiet, and he'll talk when we talk about music or movies because he sings. He sings.
Oh.
So he'll talk when we have stuff like that. But no, he very rarely says anything unless something's way out of whack. But no, he don't get all into the bull crap.
That's how I knew Uzar was straddling the
I
fence.
know Uzar is one of the girls.
But I knew that because no real man is going to do that. And every time he say something foul or nasty about you or dragging you, he super chats her. So I saw something going on, but I didn't know he was your supporter at first and switched to her. But I saw something going on, and I said, I believe that this ain't no real man interested in her. I think this man is gay. So I was right. I mean,
like a $3 bill.
Oh, okay. And he used to support you?
Yeah, he used to be right over there on Treasure Lane, and he would the same stuff he does with her. He comment, he super chat, he would have himself a good time. The video footage is all there. I wouldn't lie on him. And then he was one of the few people that when he flipped over, it shocked me. And I actually cussed his ass out because, oh yeah, I cussed him out because how dare you? How dare you? Because I did nothing to you but treat you nice. And he was always nice to me. It was shocking. That one threw me off. So I cussed him out. But and he always has such nasty things to say about what type of queen I am. Only another queen can tell you what types of queens there is.
Right. After he joined her?
Yeah, that was after he did the flip is when he started saying, you know, he's that kind of queen. He's a drag queen, and drag queens do this, that thing, and the other, and on and on and on. I was a drag queen when you was giving your money, player.
A queen had to know a queen.
I was a drag queen all along. Everybody knows I'm a drag queen. So now what's the issue? But it ain't for me to try to figure out. I cusses him out whenever I feel like there's days that I'll just go in and just cuss him out just because.
What?
Because he's always in the amen section over there talking smack.
What? See, I don't even watch her no more, but I did notice that every time that she would talk, you know, and he comes right in and super chat her, and she, thank you, Zod. I don't know. But James, you've been a content creator for a long time. Hey, Queen. Do you
let me say that. Let me say this. And I've never told anybody to choose. No one.
Okay, that's what I was about to. Do you really think we have to, or do we choose?
No, not at all. When I came over here with you, when you started this page, the first thing out of your mouth, you told me, I like you, I've been watching you, and I watch her, but I am Babe Nation. You said that to me from the door, and 2 weeks later, she flipped on you.
Shit, and I ran from Babe Nation.
I never have told anybody anything about where they have to go. I've never said anything like that. Uzar flipped on his own. Uzar was treated the same way when he was over on both places. I don't do that. I don't do that. I think that's stupid.
You know what I didn't like? I had a real problem with this, and this is when I really start veering close. I mean, when I start drawing closer to you, and people can get ready to hate me. I didn't like when she was calling you all those pedophiles, but as soon as you said something about her daughter, which I always tell you kids off limits, but that was your fight. Everybody got so mad with you and started talking about you in her chat. But did y'all listen to what she just said about him?
They still do it.
But they
still
never,
do it.
But they still do it. And James, I don't get it. I don't like talking about kids. You already know my stance. But my thing is, you are dragging this man, talking about his kids, talking about he's a pedophile, like he did something to his kids. You got all these people saying the same thing, and nobody sees that.
And when they're in other people's chat, type it in. Check Friday on them files and them records and them proofies, because if you a pedophile, I know for darn sure you got to register.
She's already run all that. Beautiful. She's already done all that.
She did all that.
She doxed me backwards, forwards, and sideways. She's checked every record that she could check. She's contacted every agency that she could contact on me. Trust me when I tell you, these agencies have been contacted.
I believe you, and that's what I'm saying. And she came back with that proof, Spiller boy.
She keeps coming up empty.
Hey, Rico, how are you? Rico. Well, I tell you this, I can't believe she did that to your advice. Yeah, my advice was positive, but that's why I just said, you know what? I can't believe these people are not seeing certain things to,
They don't want to.
They don't
want to. And they don't see it as stalking when they see me in other chats and they start typing in creepy Caldwell and all that bullshit they type in other people's chats. You think that you're doing the right thing? You think that that's Christian like? You don't think that that's you stalking me?
Yes, she was. And then she got all those people calling you creepy Caldwell over on your buddies, Queen, whatever you call him.
Queen Buzz.
And they making all these names, whatever name she said, they start calling you.
And none of that bothers me because I know. You ain't gonna get nothing on me because ain't nothing to get. You can't get nothing on me because there's nothing to get. When you ran up in there and you said, oh, he runs a daycare. That told you right there. Pedophilia wasn't something you can get me with.
Nope.
She didn't believe it though. She didn't believe it all the way to the point that she absolutely did call CPS.
I'll tell you what, I know for a fact, if you're a pedophile, everyone has to have a background, FBI, state, whatever it takes background.
Working with kids, you a mandated reporter. There's absolutely no way that you should be able to work with kids and you got pedophilia on your record.
Absolutely. And I work in the school.
Right.
I work in the school. Okay.
I know for a fact you can't. That was my business. And
anybody can go check it if they want to. I worked in the school while my kids lived with me. I worked in the school after my kids wasn't here in the house with me no more. I worked in the school both times. Go check it out and see what you come back with.
Oh, I ain't got to check out nothing. I can't check out nothing. But if you guys notice, I noticed this, that those people who follow her, that's who's her avid supporters, right? Her Trump supporters, her Trump-like supporters, follow her only her, only QB, only Bama girl. Some of them will go over the triple reds now and stuff like that until probably something happened with them. They only want to believe what they hear from them. They don't want nobody else, no outside source telling them. They don't want to visit no one else. They want to be controlled. So she controls them.
That's right. She's supposed to. If you see a fool, you're supposed to lead the fool.
Yeah. And that's the only reason why. Because I noticed those people. I told you I'm everywhere. And I noticed the same tribe run from her over to Bama girl, from Bama girl to QBs, from QBs. Some is in triple red, some is in Jay Wilson. But as soon as she got mad with Jay Wilson, they left Jay Wilson, went back to her.
Right. They went they go where they're allowed to go.
Right. There you go. They go where they're allowed to go. And if they see you somewhere else, then they block you, or then they'll start talking about you in the chat. They'll start bothering you.
Yeah. They'll start bothering you.
Well, let me ask you, because you would know, but go ahead, because this is question number 2.
I was going to say with Bama, Bama girl, I didn't know Bama girl from a can of paint. Like I didn't even pay her existence any attention until I dropped down one day and they were having a whole panel about me. And I was like, oh, okay. So you know where you put that X on your back. I didn't know that cousin of hers and all. I'm like, who is that? I never even seen that dude before. I've never seen that junkie before.
I was there. I was in his chat.
And I'm like,
she invited him. And she said, go ahead, cousin. She said back, my cousin wants to say something. This is my cousin. Go ahead, cousin. And he said, yeah, and this is for this. And it was at Tracy, then it was you. And then
I ain't never heard that dude. Ain't never seen that dude before. But that child don't want no smoke with me, honey.
But listen, he lives down the street from Tommy Sotomayor. Did you know that?
Well, God bless him.
Right down the street from Tom. He named her. Because remember when Tommy drug her? But no, I ain't trying to be funny. But remember when Tommy Sotomayor drug her?
Yes, child. Generally, when Tommy drags people, it's memorable.
But the cousin came on the scene and said, "Yeah, I live right down the street from that."
So why ain't he go knock on the door? He bad. Why ain't he go knock on the door?
He said, "When I see him outside with my kids, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna do some stuff."
Listen, that's the same question I got for Butter. Butter, when Chris the stalker was at the door, where the hell was you?
Child, the money is at the cookers.
Oh,
that's what my grandma used to call it, the cooker.
Okay.
At the what? Who said
my grandma used to say the cooker. That's what she would see when I had cousins that would mess it up. My grandmother would look at them. She said, "Look at them. They all some damn hop heads." That's what she used to call them, hop heads. And she said they'd all been down to see the cooker.
The views of the panel and the chat is not the views.
That's right. They're not. This is all Spill It Boy TV. If there's a problem, come to Spill It Boy TV. It is not going to help. I was giving it Nicole Tyler. Yes, I said it.
Spill It Boy, I must ask you this. I have to. What happened to BBK?
Child, she done burped and farted herself right on out of the nation.
What happened?
Out of all,
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't get information about it, but all I know is I looked around and one moment she was a celebrity, and then the next moment she was running around and she had lost her tools somewhere.
Where's Butter here? Butter here is gone, unfortunately.
I ain't even mad with Butter here. Butter here came down, and Butter here did what he was supposed to do. Somewhat, he was supposed to come and stand in for his sister, but then he got down here and he found out that he said, "Oh, they having a good time down here."
Yeah, and went on.
He got in there with the boys and he twirled around with the boys for a minute. And then he was like, "Let me go. I'm about to tell too much of my business. Let me get on out of here." I said, "Oh, Butter."
Not twirled around with the boys.
That's what he did. He twirled around with the boys for a minute. He went from me to Tim, and then me and Tim ping-ponged him back and forth a couple times. And then he went and he swirled on out of here. I was like, "Oh, Butter, don't go."
Butter got a lot of views.
But I'm know, how do you come and get your brother for some so-called YouTube street beef and don't get your brother for Chris that was at your door stalking? That
Chris wasn't interested, obviously.
In the morning, coming in your robe, talking about, "Oh, this is my stalker. Y'all see my stalker?" Where the hell was Butter?
At home minding his business. Why are you gonna go down there and argue with her man?
Thank you.
I know that's right, Spill It Boy.
Anywho, I don't know, but it ain't last too long. But I must say that I want us to keep an eye. I want us to keep now, BBK. They say somebody wrote in here early that she's supposed to get her Mz stick back. She would be a damn fool if she took it back.
No, she wouldn't go because she's stupid like that. So she'd go ahead and do it. And I wouldn't be surprised that she get it back because I spoke up. If I had never said anything, it probably wouldn't happen. But she probably will get it back by the weekend because I finally said something.
You did just speak on
You're
it.
Right.
Been around.
You thought there was a reason that I just said something. Go on and give her a stick back, sis.
I wouldn't want it back, sis.
But I bet she take it.
Baggity in.
I bet she take it. So? If she offers it back to her, the fact that she took it in the beginning tells you who she is. She's trash.
Oh yeah,
she's trash. And she'll take it.
That part.
She could have taken her Mars stick from 5 and just took it and went on and did what she had to do. The way she took it and how she behaved when she got it told you exactly who she was. She is trash. And she don't think much of herself anyway to put herself out there like that. She is going to take that stick. If she gives it to her, she'll take it back. And more power to her. You're right, baby. Just clean it up.
Just clean it. And you think she'll take it back?
I know it. I would put money on it.
Dang.
I would bet money on it. Just like I put that $100 down on the table for Bank Nation.
James, I don't think she's gonna take it back.
Yes.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think she embarrassed her and she shamed her, and I don't think she's gonna take it back. Is she that dumb?
Mz.Teavalocity.
Yes.
The thing is, that's not her first time shaming her and embarrassing her.
Right.
So I got my one foot in and one foot out. You know, you won't get all around. You know what I'm saying? Turn your stuff all the way around.
But hold on, we don't know why was it taken though. We don't know why it was taken.
Yeah, we don't know why it got taken.
So
but I
now,
do know that she's been questioned.
Now I heard from going around that she felt that she was a snake, and they were saying, "I don't think you're a snake, BBK. I never thought you was a snake. We still love you, and I'm gonna support you." So where did that word snake come from?
She slithered her way in. Why did they not know she was a snake? She slithered her way in.
Can y'all please pardon me 1 minute? Y'all keep it going. Keep it going, Spilling Boy.
Okay, baby. Yeah, she slithered her way into Babe Nation. So why would anybody think that she wasn't a snake? What she did what she was supposed to do. Fi did what she's supposed to do. She ain't supposed to hold on to BBK. BBK was a chess move. You only use her for what you need her for, and then you get rid of her. They've always questioned her. When she got there 2 or 3 times, right when she first got there, something happened. Somebody got bumped out that wasn't supposed to be bumped out, and other different things. She kept getting questioned. She kept getting pulled to the carpet right in the beginning. And I used to laugh because I'm like, you never had that where you came from. I don't question my girls about anything. Whenever they did it, they did it. I ain't question them why they did it. If they decide to tell me, that's fine. I trust them, and that's why they were there. And I trusted BBK. I trusted her. But you see, I could be wrong as well. I could be wrong.
And that's human nature. And he wasn't wrong because she never did you
Oh
dirty.
no, she wasn't the person I thought she was, baby. Because the way she did, she wasn't who I thought she was. I wasn't on my game. I wasn't on my game. She wasn't who I thought she was. Not at all. Because I didn't do that with any malicious intent at all. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to protect her. And that's the truth. I was trying to protect her. Now, she could see it any way she wants. She could play whatever game she wants, but she knew better. Just like when she dropped down there and she lied, she wouldn't even stand in the truth of what it was that she had done. You dropped down there and put those emojis in my chat, and you wouldn't even stand it. See, if I was Fi, I'd have let her go that night.
What night? I'm sorry.
When she dropped down in the chat after she accepted her bond stick with Fi, and then she turned around to be smart and went down there and put those emojis in my chat, and then wouldn't stand in it. If I was Fi, I'd have took her to the bond stick that day. Cause you ain't telling me what I need to know. You ain't with what we actually did. You giving me punk.
Wow.
I would have took it that day. It was to spite me, but she wouldn't even stand in it. And I'm the one that blocked her that day. It wasn't none of this.
You said was me. Best for her something.
Didn't BBK used to be with VS a while back? Or something? I have no idea. I met BBK over at Maddie's.
Right.
We were both
Maddie's mod, though. She's still a Maddie mod. She was right. She still's Maddie's mod. Well, here go the lady too of history, her and Spiller Boy. Reed, you got something to say?
This is in the beginning of that video. Hey, Spiller Boy. In the beginning of that video that she did when she took her domestic or whatever, she said her exact words was, after she did that, she said, listen here, I'm no fool. There's mods and she said there's moles and everybody camps.
That's what I thought.
And she said it twice.
That's what I thought.
And then left it at that. And that's when she announced or shouted out or thanked the mods that was there. So basically she was indirectly saying that BBK was a mole. But BBK made herself look stupid because you was modding for two big YouTubers and you cross one to be a mom for this girl, and now you like a fool. So I think she will take that mod stick back if she got it, because who else wanna want her? Who else wanna want her? How far will she be able to go?
I'm gonna tell you what I think she gonna do. She's been on the YouTube. You know, she's been doing a little more on her channel, I guess. And you know, I guess because I just started watching her, and I don't watch her all, but I do know that she said somebody asked her, "Is she still a part of Babe Nation?" She never answered it. So maybe she will take it back, but she never answered it. She went on to the next question or whatever she was saying. And they was like, well, you know,
taking that mod stick back.
Huh?
She's going to take that mod stick back. She has egg on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Real, I ain't gonna let nobody poop on me, man.
And it depends on how much you drink.
Serious. This ain't serious. Just you. I'm not gonna let nobody do that to me, and then I go like a little lap dog back to him. No, it ain't happening.
She don't have no choice.
Told her from the door. I only gave her. I was waiting on her to not be over there with him before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she told her that. She let her know. I'm giving you this to get at him. She let her know.
She did say that. And let's welcome my. Well, now here's where I say that y'all might be right, only because she's modding for Bama. So hold on. Ding. The only way she'll give it back to her is because she's modding for Bama, and Bama is getting ready to make a bow face on that lady next door. Trust and believe. And just like you were saying it's about earlier, the only way that she won't do it right now is because I see you. Because I called it. And you see me. You guys are watching me. Yeah, you up in the bushes. And you know Bama is about to do about face. But James, why do you think if that lady next door fired her, why do you think Bama picked her up?
Well, they play the game the same.
Mm-hmm.
Bama ain't no different than Five. They play the game the same. Both of them.
They snaking each other.
She ain't no better.
But I'm saying, why would she, if she took her, if she fired her, why would she pick her up though? That's the question. Strategy for what?
Because you know you're gonna have to fight.
And I'm gonna have you on my side because I'm about to make this move.
She's gonna know she's gonna have to fight.
That's all I wanted you to say, because she knows she's gonna have to fight. But to me, it
ain't gonna be that much of a fight, because the funny thing is people like Bama. Bama has a likability, which is where the problem actually came in. There's a likability factor. People actually like her. And all her people aren't. She's not in that place where when they fall out, all her people are going to run off and leave her.
Nope. It's been shown.
She's not going to have as big of a fight. Now, if Queen Bush tries to make a run.
Oh, it's a wrap. Oh, he's
scared.
He'll be back over there when he's done.
Well, I don't know, y'all. Have y'all visited Queen Bush platform lately?
No.
Yeah, I went on there. There's nobody there. He got that's all Babe Nation.
He got a platform?
Exactly. He don't have a platform. That's the point. He don't have one. It's Babe Nation featuring Queen Bush.
Well, that's what it's always been.
It's Queen. He let the
operator boy. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I gotta put that on my next freaking. On my next music spin. We playing. I got a song.
Oh, Miss Manny's still here. She said for the same reason she modded her enemy mod.
Yep. Ooh, that's a good
one. See, right. I haven't. Yeah, I think they.
But he could have made it. But the thing, he's so stupid. When James took his channel, that was his time. That was his getaway. That was his.
Who said I took his channel?
Well, you didn't.
I did that.
You told me.
Said I did that.
His channel disappeared.
Snatching your channel, Queen Bush. You said that.
I never said that.
You. Yes, you did.
Oh no, I said I dinged him. I dinged him when I told you I dinged him. Then I don't tell y'all everything. I told you what I told you, and you could prove the things that I did when I told you I did them. Now, when his channels went away, I didn't tell you I did that. I never said a word. That's what people said happened. I
Well,
haven't said a word
you
about
actually
that.
didn't. You didn't say it, but when
I
his
didn't say a
Mother,
word.
when God
mother.
blessed him that opportunity of that channel to leave, that was an opportunity for him to start back over and to build organically. But
Exactly.
no, he wanted to be Babe Nation. He wanted to be the prince, the king. And now she got him up to them 1,000, and he don't even realize that she doing the whole Sean Bradley on him. Because when she go home, she taking her toys with her. He better read between the lines and pay attention. Those subs is going. She letting
Wow.
him borrow them.
That's why he's scared. That's why he's scared to
Not
lose.
only her subs are gone because she's vindictive and she's grudgeful. So she ain't forgot about that
You know you
information that
upstairs,
came about him dragging her.
messy. Girl, we know you upstairs. I know you think I don't get messy, but I told you I get a little messy and I'm gonna stay on your
This
neck.
ain't mess. These are all facts. These are all things that people can see. It's all tangible. You can taste it. You can
Yeah,
see
you
it.
can
And all the
taste
things we're talking about, they're
it.
right there in your face.
It's
But let me
fact.
ask you this question. If people, all right, so if we see this, right, and
Hmm.
Big Nation see this, why do they still follow this girl?
Because
If
that's how cults work.
But that's a cult. Oh, go
That's
ahead.
how cults work.
They in the cult like they believe that girl wholeheartedly, and it's
Love them.
so crazy because they are women with children, husbands, professionals. I know everybody that
And a lot of them are women with secrets.
yeah, women with
and
secrets
she
and
knows.
broken women more than
Right.
anything. Broken women want somebody to love them and want to belong, and she makes them feel welcome. Hi, baby. Hey, I love you. Oh,
But
sugar.
no, but I can't
Yeah.
read. I just we just looked at 3 videos that this girl, you seen her stomp on people,
Oh, her
kiss
soul.
their behind, stomp on people, kiss their behind, stomp on people, kiss their behind. Like, what makes you think she not
Yeah,
gonna do it to you next?
she ain't gonna turn on you. Yeah,
She
I
did
don't
this
get
to
it.
Heidi. She did this to daughter here. She been did it to daughter here, and the mother. She did it to Nicole Tyler. She did it to Jay Wilson 1,000 times.
It's her
Child.
MO.
She done ran through these YouTube streets as many times as the Chicago streets that ran through her.
Oh, I knew you was about to say something like that. Miss Manny, welcome,
Okay.
Miss Manny. Hold on.
Hey, Miss Money.
Hey, Miss
I'm gonna
Monty.
go in the chat so I can hear y'all. I just had to come in and tell y'all because I didn't think y'all had caught that part.
No, girl, because I know you got history. You and James have history, and Benj does too. She's sneaking up too. Benj knows a lot too that she don't say. Thank you, Reed. Hang in there. Go ahead, Miss Monty.
Okay, I'm out to go.
Good
Well,
morning.
I just to kind of explain my comment, and my comment was, that why wouldn't you expect her to mod her up when she was modding up her quote unquote enemies mods, right? So if you go look at who her mods are, she want to act like she don't know why Demetra go in on her. She know exactly why Demetra go in on her.
Hmm.
Demetra go in on her because that's what she was doing in the beginning when Demetra was separated from Babe Nation, right? What was Bama Girl first move? Bama Girl first move was to go and mod Demetra mods. So she want to act like she don't know why Demetra got bad blood with her. She got
Wait.
bad blood with her because she modded Demetra mods and wanted to act like she didn't do nothing.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. So
Yeah,
her mod.
so that's just a little history lesson, you know.
Oh, her mods used to mod for Demetra. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
originally Nikki Baby was Demetra mod,
I know
and
Nikki Baby
when
getting
Bama
around.
Girl and them all fell out, what did Bama Girl do? Bama Girl modded up Nikki Baby, which caused friction in Demetra camp. Not that we no cult or no clique or nothing like that.
But I
that
see
was
what
her
you're saying.
mod. And that
Really?
made her question her mods. Like, why would you be rocking with somebody you know I'm funking with? Meaning, why would you then? How can I trust you if you modding for me and you modding from the person that I'm funking with?
But did she
So
start
Bama
off
girl want to act like
Bama
she
girl?
not messy. Bama girl want to act like she not messy. Bama girl want to act like she don't do shit, and she do. Excuse me, do stuff, but she do.
I didn't think she did though, y'all. I really see. I really go ahead, James. Go ahead,
So
James.
why wouldn't she? And I just want to say, I nodded off for a minute, and I'm gonna tell you what woke me up. Spill it, boy. Hey,
What's
you
up,
woke me
baby?
up. You woke me up. I heard that voice. I said, "Hold on, mother." Okay, but yeah, I
Hell with
woke
Miss
up real quick.
Velocity mother on. Oh,
Right.
he's on Miss Velocity channel.
Right. But I was listening. That's how I passed a lot of classes. Just so y'all know, you put your head down, take you a little nap, but you still listen. You got one ear open. Yeah, I passed a lot of tests that way.
That's my whole life.
Oh, so that's why. But so now I see. See, I'm
So
thinking,
yeah, when
y'all,
she
that
go
she
in
was
on
a
her,
little better.
it ain't, when she go in on her, it is all in quote unquote fun for the roast and the gag and just to have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they take it as being jealous or,
Everybody jealous of them.
yeah, right.
They're
Like
jealous of us.
we jealous, we bullies, we picking on them when in actuality it's really people lashing back out for the things that they do first. They do things first. And then when you respond, you look like you crazy. You look like you nasty. You look like you a bully when all you doing is, as mother say, cleaning it up.
That's it.
Wait, wow. Because she thought that Proud Grandma was saying she modded all of us. Then Demetra modded us back. When you say so, Demetra had modded all of Proud Grandma in them and stick. That's what y'all.
Man, she fired. Look, the day she modded me is the day she fired us all of us. And honestly,
Right.
the people that really rolled for her are the people that she ended up modding back up. But if you look at her original mod list and you look at her new mod list after that live, a couple of them fell by the wayside because as much as people say they don't have to pick a side, you gotta pick a side. Or you're gonna be ostracized. Or you're gonna be, blackballed, talked about, whatever, right? But we don't care about none of that because we don't need you to validate us. Period. That ain't ever what we looking for. But at the same time, you have to like really look at, as Reed say, the history. Sometimes you do have to know the history to understand where we are today.
You do.
And they not innocent. They not innocent. And I'm not gonna say we innocent. We done played into it too. But that's what it's supposed to be about.
I
It's
thought
supposed to be
Bama
about a
just
roast and a gag and a move on.
I thought Bama just came on the scene, y'all. That's how I didn't know the history. That's how. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna call myself that. But I thought that Bama girl just came on the scene. But no, she's been on the scene, right? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, so she's been on the scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she been on the scene. But see, this the whole thing. Like, you can go where you want to go, right? But it's consequences and repercussions to whatever you do. And I learned early on, you don't drop down in nobody chat if you not trying to be blocked or seen by other people. Period.
Mm-hmm.
The people that's in the clouds that don't drop down in the chat, they watching everything you doing and they blocking people from the chats.
You know what? And I know that happened.
And you ain't never been to their platform. You go to drop in their platform, they done blocked you.
Yeah. I was telling Queen, I said they could block you from anywhere. I said, no, I'm over there. I ain't never said nothing over there. And they done block me. They do it quite a bit. Block you from somebody's chat. Yeah. Wow, that's mess. You know what? But that's pretty sad because last time I checked, I paid my own bills. I was my own woman. And I thought that I made a decision to do what I want to do. I'm not going to let no YouTube beef or anybody else dictate to me where I can go and what I can do. I don't care about you blocking me. It's not that serious. It's YouTube. I like a lot. Like I said, I go in Bama's chat. I like to hear some of her. I go in everybody's chat and support them. Some people I don't like, I don't support. But you're not going to tell me because I jumped down in somebody's chat, even though I didn't say anything negative, that I can't come in your chat no more. So
and that's wrong. That's wrong.
Huh?
That's wrong. That's wrong because people should be able to go wherever they want, do whatever they want. But it's that I don't play the amen section. If you down in the amen section calling me Creepy Caldwell or Kiki and cackling, or you know what the hell you be doing. Yeah. You know, you down there in the amen section, you going to get what you get. And that's all this. And it don't be nobody. My mods don't do that, but I do it. See, I hang in the bushes. I hang in the bushes. I go in the bushes and has me a blocking good time. Blocking good time. I sure do.
Well, yeah, when I'm talking about people have literally,
and I'll tell you this right now, because here I'm gonna give you an exclusive. I was going to do it on the cleanup yesterday, but I forgot to double back.
No, so give it to me.
I'm gonna give it to you. It's real messy. Now lean in close, honey, because you might want to take some of this home, honey.
Y'all lean in close. I love when he. Am I close enough?
Yeah, you close enough. Jay Dunn is pissed off with me because she don't know why she got blocked. She said, I think I'm blocked in Philip Boy's chat. You damn right you are. She was over in Queen Bus before his channels went away. And she was down there in the admin section. And I saw you, Jay Dunn, and I popped you. That's why you can't get through on my chat. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't something that someone else did. I did it because you were in the amen section.
Good for you, because Jay Dunn is bad news, and I don't talk about a lot of people.
Flopping ass.
That girl,
she flip flops all around. I've always known it about her, and I have been waiting on her at the door, and busted her right in Queen Bus's little. When he was really carrying on, she was saying, "Oh yes, I agree. I agree." She didn't call him Queen Bush. No, QB. I agree. I said, "Do you, baby?" I trigger fingered her right there, and blocked the mess out of her.
What? But so when y'all blocked them, we could still see the people. Because listen to this, how I know I'm blocked. Because sometimes I'll be chatting, writing, right? And no one recognizes me. Because you know, normally you're
show up on the screen.
Your mod, your mods will say, hi, so-and-so or something, or welcome. And I said, oh, I think I'm blocked over here. I said, I never said anything on that platform, but I must have been in somebody else's chat, sitting down there typing.
Mm.
So you are almost forced.
The only thing was,
go ahead, Monty. Go ahead, Miss Monty.
I just wanted to say one more thing. The one other thing I wanted to say is a lot of one of the reasons why I think a lot of people don't separate is they have a lot of money wrapped up into her, and they have a lot invested in her. They don't want to walk away wholeheartedly until they know it's gonna fall apart. And when it fall apart, they'll be all right. They're gonna scatter like roaches and ants with Raid and spray. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They'll be all right. They're gonna find a new home.
So much and done so much dirt, they don't know where they can go.
Right. Now, James,
That's the other part. They don't know where they can go.
Can go because they've done so many dirt and talked so much dirt and talked about everybody that they have no place to go. But why? Let me tell you something what I don't get into. I like who I like, and I'm going to continue to like who I like. And I don't care if you don't like who I like. I'm going to like them because they haven't done anything to me. But why do you suppose that if you don't agree with somebody, they block you? Why can't you just agree to disagree?
No, I don't understand that one either. It just depends on what you're talking about. There's some things you can't agree to disagree about. You know what I mean? There's some things that you literally cannot agree to disagree.
Right.
I'm never going to agree to disagree that I ain't shit. Like, you can't agree to disagree about that.
No, I ain't saying that.
You know, it just depends on what it actually is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I know there's some people that if you don't agree with everything they say, then they gonna get you.
Well, I just heard another big YouTuber yesterday say, you know, if you don't agree with my opinion, then don't give it to me because I don't care about it. I don't want to hear about it. They only want yes men. They only want people who agree with them and who's going to fall for the okie doke and not question them. It's the same thing as a quote unquote pastor, right? You don't question your pastor. Your pastor say what it is, and it's supposed to be what it is. They fear people who think for themselves, who put a thinking cap on, because they don't want to be challenged. They want you to support them.
Those are leaders.
That is cult.
Oh well,
behavior.
yeah, but you know, even smart people get wrapped up in dumb ish. Even smart people get sucked into cults. If you follow any kind of cult leader, they have people who are very well off, who will sell and liquidate all of their assets and give it all to that leader. And next thing you know, they destitute. They don't have nowhere to run, so they stuck.
You right.
They done tapped into something that they fear or something that they really, really believe in.
Well, you guys, I just don't see me, honest to God, I really don't see me falling out with somebody because they don't agree with me. Is your approach to me? Because we all are free thinkers. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm not going to not tell you when you wrong or right. I'm just not do that. Now you can like me or you don't, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I'm not. That just ain't me.
But I don't think it's good that we put in a position to pick a side.
That's crazy.
But I guess I did pick a side, though. I guess I picked a side too. If you think about it.
Well, you did.
I picked a side because of the behavior that I was seeing displayed.
You picked a side, but you didn't pick a side to the point where you was given, listen, I ain't talking to you. I ain't messing with you. I'm over here, you know.
Right. I picked a side because of people's behavior, what their actions, what they were showing me. My spirit wasn't feeling them doing that. So I said, man, I can't rock with that, but I could rock with that person. I don't always see this person as right, but this person to me just is not as bad. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me.
I mean, we all have core values. We all have core values, and sometimes they don't line up. But sometimes it's not in areas where it's so bad that you can't deal with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that's basically what her and my fallout was. She basically was saying, you know, your core values are different than my core values, and I can't. They're so bad to the point where I can't mess with you.
But you're being okay. Yeah.
But it wasn't nothing. But she was just clowning because you knew what my core values were all along. You just was trying to get something started. That's all. Because she knew that I wasn't. That child knew that I wasn't going to allow her to do me, and she knew she had done got all had up and said too much. And she tried to smooth it over, but I was already too far across the line at that point.
So, yeah, I think so. I think at that point,
yeah, she regretted it in the beginning. She did. She regretted it, but then she got
too late. It was
too
late.
When I went back down to just chilling out like I did the other times, it's like shit. Okay, now I'm in this, so now I got to go forward.
Yeah, moral
Because
compass.
you done talked all this smack, so you got the show improved.
You know what? Reed, jump back up here because you saying it's impossible to be unbiased when you're doing commentary. Why is that? That's something, y'all, I'm not understanding, but help me out and then I can understand. Because I am unbiased. I think I am unbiased, but help me out, James. Go ahead, Spiller Boy. She's saying that it's impossible to be unbiased when you're doing commentary.
Depends on what you're doing commentary on. Depends on what you're doing commentary on.
Tell me why you think it's impossible to be. No, because I think you can be unbiased. I think you could like who you like. I believe you could disagree with someone, but that doesn't totally knock them out the ballpark that you dislike them so much. You know what I mean? That you can't be fair. Now
I think that when she's saying, like, when it's commentary, like down here where it's like things that are going on where somebody completely started it and somebody did. Somebody's completely right and somebody's completely wrong. Then it is, you can't really be unbiased when you see right and wrong right in front of your face.
Right.
Wait, I missed
that
comment.
I see what you're saying. So it's hard to be unbiased in that aspect, but not to totally be unbiased. No, because your right is your right, your wrong is wrong, your moral.
Exactly. And if you're not going to deal with all the facts, then you're just doing bad commentary.
Go ahead, Reed.
This is why I say it. Because say I'm doing commentary on Philly Boy and 5'8", right? As soon as I give my opinion, like if I lay out the commentary and all that, this was this and this is that. But as soon as I give my commentary on the opposite person, it's going to automatically be biased to the other one because it's not in favor of that other person. So it's not going to be a neutral, decision. And the majority of the things when people do commentary on her and it's with other people, if it's not her side, a lot of people don't agree with the stuff that she does. So it comes off as we being biased, but in reality, it's kind of hard to be unbiased once you give your opinion to the opposite party. That's what I mean. Not like far as like
me. No, just like me. Manny just put it perfectly, and you're right. She put it perfect. You may be unbiased against a person, but a person actions is impossible. Okay.
Right.
I have 21 days. Oh, okay. So yeah, because I guess I am kind of biased, and I guess I am kind of unbiased when it comes to that, and I am biased towards certain people because of her actions towards certain people. So
we see the facts, we see what's going on. So regardless of how she go over there, but like he may go over there and try to dog him out, whatever. But we seeing it, he's actually showing, especially if you are a subscriber of his and you watch his content and stuff, you know that that's not him, the person that she's describing. So you're giving your opinion to him, like, no, like, yeah, that's a lie. So then they're gonna look at you like, well, you favor him. Okay. Either or, once the opinion goes towards that of the opposite party, it's going to be a biased opinion. It's not going to be an unbiased decision. It's going to be biased.
Sometimes, I know I get a little weak, and somebody got a bad. Is that you? Read, mute yourself, baby.
Okay.
Sometimes I think I get a weakness for the underdog, and while we talking about underdog, I think I have a soft spot in my heart for Tracy because of what's going on with Tracy. Because what they doing to Tracy, I think because the force is so strong now. I don't agree everything Tracy does is right, but it's almost as if I'm seeing, and it's just me, I could be wrong, so let me observe it a little more. Tracy goes after people who bothers her. Now, I've seen her in the chats, and she could be a little mess maker too, but I think it's so many forces against her that is making me feel some type of compassion for her. And she's strong; she could fight her own battle. But I see something happening with her too, Spiller Boy. And I know you've been around. and it's probably that happened before. But I think these people are trying to knock who they feel key players out the box so they could take control of this B sector. Am I wrong on that?
No, all roads lead back to Baltimore.
Yeah. They got
I think that too. Yeah.
You know the sad thing about him, he wasn't even really relevant popping with numbers until all this stuff started going on. Until after that Atlanta thing. And that's why I'm following it. And it seemed like they started going harder on Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's more of them now.
But the thing with Tracy is this is like this what pisses me off with the whole Tracy situation.
Huh?
This what pisses me off with the whole Tracy situation.
Can I finish one thing? And I'm gonna let you jump in.
No, go ahead.
If y'all notice, they done got people from other sectors or whatever to come over here at that girl.
They didn't expect people to stand behind Tracy. You gotta remember, Tracy fell out with a lot of us. And me and Tracy fell out over Sean, to be honest. But I stand behind Tracy because I see what they doing to her. They basically trying to take her. And they didn't think that people was gonna support her. But another thing, like when people go to like the judge and Tracy, like I had to literally sit back and think about this with Tracy. Tracy's being think of the stuff they dragging Tracy with. Tracy's being dragged all up and down here. From you got this girl mother on your platform, then they talking about a hairdo, like and then we all and I had taken part in it too, in dragging Tracy. She has no choice but to fight. And if you get, it's like a bully in the playground. If somebody keep bullying you, eventually you gonna snap and you gonna come back and fight how you know how to fight. We can't punch somebody in the face over here. So she like the docs. But I mean, like as far as with that, Tracy's not. I don't understand why Tracy's getting so beat up on with the doxing when Sean is just walking away smelling like roses, but he did way worse. Five Babe have doxed. We've been seeing her call the freaking police pretending to be somebody in VS family to get information out. That's doxing. And I don't understand why she keeps saying, but they doxed me first. It don't matter. If you kill somebody, you was a murderer before. You kill somebody, you a murderer now, right? So what's the difference between her and Tracy that it has to go to a point for you to be petitions to get her off of here and to call the FBI? And then with that whole FBI thing, it's so y'all Sean just tried the FBI. Don't it seem a little coincidental that they both down the FBI?
That's why I'm saying it seems like she has a force now. I could be wrong, you guys, because you guys, and correct me, you guys been on these streets a long time. Tracy got a hell of a force coming behind her. And I even want to say, is money being put behind to destroying Tracy, you guys? James,
I believe it.
James, I think is money and more powerful because people are coming from other sectors to even attack that girl. Do you agree?
Well, there's other people in the other sectors that are actually for her too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
because Lovely T.I. just spoke out in Tracy's favor. What was that, yesterday or earlier today?
Earlier today.
So it is what it is, but it's going to go down. And Tracy ain't no punk. So
no, she ain't no punk.
It's going to go down. It's going to go down.
She ain't no punk.
I just don't like that. I just don't like that's just not cool to me. And then even like far as with her and the whole 5A situation, if people go all the way back, 5A actually started that.
Didn't she start it? I can't even remember anybody who actually started anything with that child.
It was because of you. Well, not because of you, but
I don't remember anybody who. I remember. I don't know why they started it, but I'm saying like I can't remember anybody who literally outwardly started up with 5.
Because okay, the thing that really kicked it off was 5A playing that geisha video.
No.
To make a channel. But wait, before then, it was a question. It was 2 questions that was asked. She asked Phi Babe, was she homophobic or something regarding to, or don't you think people gonna think you're homophobic? This is before you came on. This when she did the interview. Phi Babe called in when she did the interview before you.
Before
and
who?
Phi Babe was offended.
Before
And then
me.
Phi Babe said, but what about you talking about kids? Do you are you what you say? Don't you drag kids or something like that? Now remind you, they were friends. The whole thing was she was mad that Tracy asked her that question. Then she went to the mall, and that's when you had when she got you to call in, and you came on, and I think you accepted her apology. And that's when she did the whole "I'm so happy because I care about Philip Boy," and he accepted me. You remember that? And doing the later on doing the challenge, she played Geisha, and Geisha was talking smack about Tracy, and Phi Babe was laughing like, "Oh, Geisha, why you say that? We love Tracy over here." And people was telling Tracy like, "Yo, like she said she's singing this, she's singing that, or whatever," and Tracy was trying to let it go.
I remember.
When they were telling Tracy,
she gave the wrench back. Remember? She gave the wrench
and that
back.
was her getting her back. She didn't appreciate Tracy putting it out there that she actually started some crap with me, and she was getting her back. She was getting her back. She was being slick and getting her back, just like she got Sean back what was that, last week, when I made it evident that Sean started doing the news, and she slickly went down there and said, "Oh, me and Sean made up," but then she went through every insult that were all the ones that she thought were her best insults to Sean, and ran through all of them. That's what she does. She not slick. The child's not smart at all.
Even though he did this, and even though he did that, and he said some of this, and he said stuff about my kid, and I remember that night.
Yeah, she literally put out all of her best insults of Sean, and fired on him. And I was like, "Now I know he knows what you're doing, right?" But I just thought it was funny. I just said,
Wait. The crazy part about all of that is how Sean is on Tracy.
Wait, put it back, Mz.Teavalocity.
Look what she said. You saw it?
For you first.
Yeah, she comes for you first. If you don't back down, then she says you came for her daughter. If you don't back down, then she tries to put people against you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You hit it on the head. Now
she's recording her lives every time.
That's Miss Creole. I
know Miss Creole. She always and I don't want to talk about it. And
she did something else though too that y'all probably don't remember. Do y'all remember when she you know how Sean keeps saying, "Tracy, come out here, Tracy. You scared? We'll pay for you. Where all that energy at?" Phi Babe also, her and Tracy D also made an announcement that they would pay for him to come to Chicago so that they could fight them.
But now y'all, that takes me to this. Hold on. So now we go here, since we talking about that. Now I know y'all probably know this girl, but anyway, remember they kept saying that in this VS thing that there was a white vehicle outside.
There was so many stories with that I honestly, because I heard it was a white van and a white
Toyota or something waiting with people for outside.
I heard that.
Now, today I think I was listening to somebody, and when they was talking about setting up Tracy and stuff, you know who knows something, you guys, that I think just ain't saying nothing yet?
Shireen.
No, and please don't come out here and cuss me out. Kwani, the lady named Kwani. Please, Kwani, I ain't saying nothing bad about you. The lady Kwani.
Kwani probably knows about as much as we know.
Really? Oh, yeah. It's not like she kept saying she knew something. I don't know. And that they were trying to kill. I think she went to the extreme. I was like, do you honestly think they were trying to kill her?
I don't know. She might know. I don't think that we ever gonna find out the truth about that. But I do think that.
No, she was saying that they trying to kill Tracy.
Oh,
crazy stuff. I had to log off because not when you talking about really killing people.
Yeah, it's getting a little too dark.
getting crazy, man. I had to left. I had to leave. When you start talking about they was planning to bring her to Atlanta and kill her, I'm like, this is getting too much for me.
It could have happened. It could have happened. It could have happened.
That's
if
too
Tracy
much.
would accept the invitation and she goes, it could happen.
Yeah, man, that's too much.
If you go somewhere where you know there's 5 or 6 different people who supposedly stand you, you never know what might happen.
And yeah, like that's
coming
something I had to about.
You're the
I'm sorry to hear that.
What do you think is going to happen? Everybody's always talking about doing something to you physically. It could happen.
I don't put it past them. And to be honest, sad to say.
Damn, that's sad.
I mean, for her to go to Atlanta to meet up with them. And come on, you got all these people who's supposed to Sean can't stand, or Tom can't stand, or Jay Wilson can't stand, or how many other people were on that supposed cast that can't stand her? All of the Club Shing Shang girls are supposedly on ready to jump on her. If you got 9 or 10 people all ready to jump on one person, couldn't
think that's real?
Well, I don't think that their main thing is like we're gonna kill her, but just
beat on her.
Can push you. Someone can push you and you fall and hit your head and die.
Come on, look at Cooley High. They didn't plan to kill Coach Cheeks. They just wanted to roll on him. He had his head on the railroad tracks.
But just playing the game of bringing somebody there and knowing that somebody might fight them, you doing a whole lot. You doing a whole lot, and if something were to happen, guess where you're going?
I don't
With
know.
everything that we know about what's going on, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say it. If everything that we know about what's going on and the way that the law works, if Tracy had accepted the invite to go to Atlanta, goes to Atlanta, and something happened, and God help that it wouldn't have happened, that somebody just pushed Tracy and Tracy fell over and hit her head and died. Sean Bradley going to jail, Thigh going to jail. All the ones that had all these videos talk about jumping on and beating on Tracy, they all going to jail. Jail.
Yeah. Still trying to see something that made sense, that made it kind of relevant with VS.
All roads will lead back to Baltimore because you are the ringmaster.
Yeah, I think he the ringmaster of it all.
And you would be going to jail. You everybody together. You going to jail. The production company going to be sued. It would just be bad all across the board. But Sean Bradley would be going to Sing Sing.
Wow. I would hope that wouldn't take. This is pretty sad.
Well, she didn't accept. So, she didn't accept.
Yeah, but James, you don't have to accept. If somebody hates you that much and want to get to you, they will pay for people to do something to you. If I know that
wrong group of people.
Oh,
wrong group of people.
It sounds crazy, you guys. It just sounds crazy over you.
That's the wrong group of people, and that group of people, they wasn't even going to fight you for real unless she. I think Tracy would have been the one to do the first hit, and then after that, might have been a little jumping. But no, I don't get that anybody's really.
Oh, okay.
But listen, we can't put it past.
Totally been an accident.
Look what Still Fine One said. She said some crazy super fan. Look at
that's what I'm saying.
Look at your ring, crazy super fan.
These
people. I mean, we all sit in that though. We sit in that every day.
Yeah.
Look at what happened. Look at when the stuff happened when I made the question that I made and how everybody got all upset. And my address was out there.
See?
My address was out there. Everybody was feeling such the kind of way about me. And my address was out there.
Yeah. Like this stuff is like it's crazy. Like, I've never seen that like this before.
Good morning, Duchess. Because the topic is too much for me. I think y'all are putting 1,000 on 10. You know what? You may think that, babe.
Yeah.
Hello, Duchess. That's our little adversary, our little buddy, Duchess.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't know about that putting 1,000 on 10. These things happen.
I'm
And I
telling
can tell you stories. I've been around a long time. And I can tell you stories. People don't always murders aren't always premeditated. That's why there are manslaughter charges. Manslaughter charges exist for a reason.
Yeah.
And when they go down, they go down. They go back to the last thing. A murder case don't roll like this little civil mess that y'all be playing around with. Somebody really get hurt, they going down the line and everybody going.
Yeah.
Every little thing you said, every little step you made, everybody going down.
Video you made.
Somebody definitely gonna get hurt.
All that.
Yeah, somebody gonna get hurt.
Let's think about it. You know what? Now this is just me, and I come from the street, so it's a little bit different. We move a little bit different like that.
That mess with Shireen and VS could have went the wrong way. Because when they got to talk about all the medical problems Shireen got, if something would have happened and Shireen would have really got hurt,
yeah,
it would have been more than just not being allowed on YouTube.
Yeah, if that girl would have been in her head
about what? And I know she was angry, but about what?
Some YouTube shit. Oops, stuff. Yeah. See, it's crazy. So people do get that involved, and you have.
Yeah, they did.
We have people on here. We have super fans on here. Some of these people, they don't mind going down for you. If they get in the chat and windmill for you like that, imagine what they'll do in public. This lady comes.
I'm gonna give you one better now. Since you talk about 1,000 on 10, let's talk about it, shall we? Okay, let's look at my situation. My address is out there. My address is out there with pictures of my car, pictures of my house, and the whole 9 yards. When me and Fi got started, Fi took her ass over there on Instagram and put a picture of me with my government name and all of that, and said that I was a pedophile and that I touched children. There would have been if somebody showed up to my door, somebody going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put me, my son.
Murder beef.
Yeah, they put.
Because if you come show up, somebody could die very easily. That ain't no 1,000 on 10. That's real life. Y'all be playing.
Wait a minute. Here go another one. Remember Anthony Banks? Well, with ZT?
With that whole Craigslist thing.
Yeah. Now suppose somebody would have came and I think somebody he did say somebody no, I don't know if they knocked on the door or not. They had the wrong address. But suppose somebody would have had shot him or just did some harm to him. All over because they can't keep the argument arose.
Everybody involved would have went down.
Hey, Bricks the I tell you one thing is not too far fetched because we have some sick
on Wildy.
We have some sick people, and you never know who lives in your area. Now, I have noticed that I have content creators in my area, and just by talking subbies, I don't know if you don't like me or you just this stuff is turning real dark and it's turning into hate. You know, for me to say, oh, I dislike so and so. This stuff is turning into hate, and hate begets evil activity. You know, hate begets that. You know, where people so enraged that they want to hurt you. Oh yeah, if I see her on the street, just because of some YouTube
come on, Reed. Come on through with your facts.
Pictures of my mother, the girl, Dominican girl. She was sending me emails with like retarded puppets. Talking about my kid having autism, like this was like real sick stuff that she was sending me.
Put it back up there, Miss T.
Which one?
Miss Manny's comment.
Took it off YouTube. Defamation and danger.
See that word in the middle?
Defamation.
You see the word in the middle? Mm-hmm. Don't tell me nothing about putting 1,000 on 10. Look at the word in the middle, and then I'm just going to leave that right there.
And not only that, like James said, calling somebody a pedophile is a whole different ball game because you got men out here and you have women things have been done to
who
and they
actually get triggered, not playing games like Pretty Ricky Fontaine, who actually get triggered.
Yeah, and you could get triggered and you say, yeah, that nigga, he lived just where I live at. I ain't got nothing to lose. I done did 20. I don't mind doing 20 more.
Right.
Or you got somebody crazy, will go right to that man's door on just because of what you said.
And she did trigger people when she did that.
I mean, she told the people, you put it out there that I got a daycare. So that means other people's children are here too, right? You said you put up that you got the information for people to come to the address where I'm at and supposedly care for other people's children. Like, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, what is this? Y'all made it sound like
no, you came in kind of late. You came in kind of late, baby. I said
that's not the same as a crazed fan pulling up to your house. But they did. That's just they did. Did they not? Did they not put it out there and try to lure her to Atlanta?
Yeah,
what part of it did you miss?
Duchess.
Yeah. What part did you miss, Duchess? Or did you just miss it? The fact that she said she turned it down.
Yeah, they did.
And then they made videos and said, well, it's a good thing she didn't come because if she would have came, so forth and so on and so on.
I think some would have
a history lesson. The videos are out there.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I have no idea where ZT is.
They have a whole television series about this, how people have gotten killed from it. Yeah, from internet. It's real, y'all. It's real. It's real. I don't think Kay, what you saying, the Duchess, me too? What do you okay, so you can think what you want, but I think it's pretty bad when you have that is wrong for that. Oh yeah, that trigger, but it don't trigger you what your girlfriend do. I ain't listening to that bull crap. But anyway,
I'll give you one more, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna give you one more though, because it's all YouTube facts. Skillet.
Yes.
Skillet.
You know she back, right?
No, you know she ain't never went nowhere.
James says
she under
Skillet's whole situation. You tell me about people and they play their little games. Skillet tried to get up close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to lure me out to come out and have lunch and all of these things. She wanted me to come out to the park.
Yep.
With her and her family.
You right, Slim, too.
Come out with her and her family.
Yeah.
And then you got a video threatening me with a gun. Skillet lives 20 minutes away from me.
I didn't even know who she was until he said something.
Skillet's whole situation was that she didn't like the fact of how she thought I treated Sean Bradley.
See,
y'all better get into it. Yeah. See, y'all pay attention to what y'all want to pay attention to.
James, I remember you telling that story, and she was giving you money,
and
right?
She ain't stopped yet. She's still in my DMs. She's still running around trying to apologize to me and please let me and my husband take you out and we really want to apologize because I was really wrong and blah 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 blah. It ain't stopped. That woman lives 20 minutes away.
That's scary.
Oh, that's just scary. But I remember that too, Benj. I remember James saying it one day.
So he was a nice person until he said something about it. And I'm like, hold up, that sounds like it. When he starts telling the story, I'm like, that is her. That's the same lady.
Oh, wow. It says she lives only 20 minutes from him.
Yeah, she only lives 20 minutes away from me.
That's some scary stuff. People are crazy, y'all, and we see it every day in the real world.
And when I say 20 minutes, I ain't talking about 20 minutes on the highway. I'm talking about 20 minutes from my door to her door.
Wow.
She can get to me in an hour on the bus, the city bus.
Yeah. See, that's mental health.
And it is what it is. all that, all throughout. I mean, it's stalker stuff, complete stalker stuff. How you went through different social media sites to try to get to me, to talk to me, and it was total stalker stuff to get down to the bottom of here. You've been talking to this boy all along. You started this stuff before I even stopped speaking to him. Y'all were planning and plotting and talking and carrying on all before I even walked away from him. And that's all I did was walk away from him.
Really?
And I got all the messages, all of them.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, man, we can't put nothing against these. We can't put nothing past these people because you have some
people do it all the time.
Strange, yeah, people really windmill, just like they go on these chats and windmill form. They're really into that stuff.
And she didn't even realize it until once they, you know, them two, him and her, kind of had their little thing. They fell out, and then he wished death upon her. He wished death upon her, and she like fell all out and fell all apart. And then she came back, and then she started contacting people and asking people to help her get him.
Oh yeah, she had a hit list.
Yeah.
Lady.
Yeah.
So she's still on here?
Yeah, she's
yes.
still on here.
She's been trying to apologize to me and trying to rekindle friendship with me.
Love
but last I heard, she was trying to get people to help her destroy Sean.
Wow.
I think I have an idea of who it is, but the way that this person mannerisms are,
deal with that guy. Go ahead.
Spill it. Can you look in the private chat and tell me if this her? I'm reading it that's her. Because she's doing the same stuff that she was doing before.
Anything.
That is.
I don't see anything in there.
Oh, hold up. I really do think this is her.
Oh, when you say, I have seen that around here. That probably is her.
Did you just send that to me?
Yeah, it's in the private.
Yeah, they can't see. Everybody else can't see it. But yes, I have actually seen that. I've seen that around.
I've seen that around.
They're always in my chat, and I see them a lot.
She been sending me direct emails. Call me, you know, and I know it's her because she put her phone number down. I know her phone number, and I'm like, girl, I ain't calling you, child.
Yeah, it's spooky. Because at first she was the red panties.
She changes names and
red panties.
Yeah.
Girl, she done been a little bit of everything.
He was like, oh,
and I don't know. I mean, maybe she really is sorry for what she did and all of that. But I'd rather just leave it alone. It's very possible that a stand could do harm to any one of y'all if they choose. I agree with that. But Sean Bradley setting Tracy up to be premeditatedly murdered was 1,000 on 10. That's what I was saying. So why is that so much different, Duchess? If you try to set me up with a lady 20 minutes from my house, why is that so far out of your belief?
If you help set up VS with the man, why is that so far?
I don't know why that's so far. It you know, I just don't get it. But you know, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It ain't for me to convince you. It's for me to protect me, and I keep me protected. So it, you know.
Yeah, but it is sad that it gets to be that. I never thought YouTube would be this, you guys. I never thought. And y'all history lesson.
But it ain't just started. You just got to go searching. There was a Caucasian girl that was stabbed to death by somebody. A supposed fan, they went to her town and stabbed her to death. That was years ago. Then there's Messy Maya. What happened with Messy Maya? Honey, this stuff ain't new. Ain't none of this stuff new.
Damn. It gets that serious.
There's bodies, honey. YouTube got bodies, honey.
I tell you one thing. you can grow a strong disdain for a person that it will cause you if you see them to do something.
To tear their tear them.
Yeah. No, tear their ass up.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, you could grow. I see it happening. I see it happening with other people towards certain content creators, and they hate them. So if they saw them and they said one wrong thing, I think they will do them in. I really do.
Right.
I really do. That, yeah, it's crazy out here. Yeah, it's crazy out. Cause see, I don't play some all this B calling and whole call, and just some of the stuff really gets to me. And I know me. I know me. Good. Oh, thank you so much for the Cash App. They must know because I'm up late.
Yes, you are.
Yes, baby, I am. But I said I was doing a marathon tonight. No, I said I was going to stay up late tonight because, listen, I'm trying to get my 1,000 and my view time. And they say you have to stay up really long to do it. No. But I just wanted to come and chat. It's so much stuff is happening, James. We could talk for days about this. You know,
yeah,
we can. And the sad thing about it is that I think it's getting so dark, you know, and you have a lot of avenues. See, you do a lot. Some of these people don't know to do anything but beef.
Right.
And it's
they
getting
came
so
for
dark.
that. They only came for that reason.
I didn't know that though. I didn't know that. But it's getting so dark out here that somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's really gonna get hurt.
Oh, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be some more stuff. You know, the stuff with VS and Shireen, that was a mess. But there's gonna be some more stuff.
That's little. That's just little though, James. That was just a little something. But had not somebody stopped it, she could have continued to hit that lady head on the ground until it killed her.
Yeah, she could have.
Yeah, or at least made her brain damage, and she would have been.
But she didn't have to do all that. I mean, there's people that have issues. You hit them in the head, one hit, done.
Well, yeah.
Done. Yeah, that's what happened to Messy Maya.
Oh, Messy Maya, and that was a YouTuber?
That was a YouTuber, He's from New Orleans.
Yeah, they were implying, nothing is new. People crazy everywhere. They crazy everywhere, school, work, church, YouTube. I get that, Regina. I just don't think that, I just didn't think, or maybe I can't wrap my head around it, that someone that you don't know will cause you to go crazy like this. You don't even know these people. But because we are emotional beings, that's how we're connecting. You know, like I said, I feel sorry.
And I don't know where the Duchess is going because I haven't said anything about a stand. I don't know nothing about no stand. I don't care nothing about no stand. We're talking about the whole point of the little reality show thing and then the invite for Tracy. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I ain't said that they invited her nowhere to kill her or nothing like that. I'm saying that it's a possibility.
You know what?
That it could go wrong. It's actually really
that girl went there
to get a big scene for a reality show, what they're trying to do. But it could go wrong. It could go left. That's what my point is.
No, you're right, because there's people that really don't like each other. And those people would have been in the room and anything possible. They could have tripped her. They could have been talking. Then it could have got heated. You know, if somebody's not in a controlled environment, and then anything could have happened. They could have shoved it. That girl could have fell down the steps, or vice versa. They could have fell down the steps, and now death is upon
somebody. It could go left. That's what I'm saying. You trying for a little. Y'all are not. Their little show ain't on the level of Love and Hip Hop. Okay, so to think that you could stop a fight quick like they do on Love and Hip Hop, no, that mess could go left quick.
Yeah.
One, if Tracy were to go to reach for Sean, you got Club Chat that then already swore that they will whoop her behind. So if she go reach for Sean,
you got a
how
whole.
many of them is going to jump on her?
Not only that, if I'm somewhere and I'm fear, sometimes fear will cause you to act first.
Exactly.
You know,
Well,
somebody
no,
comes to
Tracy is
hug
of
you.
that nature. Tracy's of the nature. She done already told you. If y'all were face to face, she not getting ready to do all that arguing.
Yeah.
She done already told you that. Now you choose whether to believe it or don't believe it.
Yeah. I do believe that fear will cause.
Sean is not a fighter. I'm telling you. He's not.
So
Sean
the
Bradley
women
is not a fighter. Male or female.
You know.
He's not a fighter.
And
So
you know.
it would be left up to those ladies. And then the whole thing of him being a man and her being a woman, if it gets too heated, those women are going to attack Tracy.
You right. They will attack her, yeah.
And they would love it because that would make good reality TV. It would make good reality TV. But can you get it stopped fast enough before somebody get hurt?
Yeah. It could have went all the way wrong. It could go
right.
all
The best thing she did was to say no. Would the exposure do good things for her? Possibly.
Yeah.
But it could go very left. She could blow up as an internet sensation, or she could blow up with embalming fluid.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but you so right. 2 ways to blow up.
That's it.
Right. You absolutely, and you know what? I'll tell you, these people look like they're doing anything for a coin.
Right.
And they'll let anything go down for a coin.
And I don't believe, and I'll tell you this because I brought it out there. I don't believe that Sean actually knew that Skillet was so far left when he started whatever he started with Skillet with me.
Oh,
I don't think he thought that Skillet was that far left. It was more of a get at James, try to get somebody to do the embarrassing thing. Girl, she can't embarrass me because I wasn't even think about her. But that's what it was all about. And then he definitely ain't thought she was going to turn on him and talk about destroying him. But she did.
Yeah, although it was an accident.
You don't know who you dealing with out here. All you know, because she's pretty much a troll.
Yeah. I tell you, because these people could be hated, James. I hate to say that. And I don't like to use the word hate, but the action and the behavior and the things they doing will make you hate them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like literally, like, what are you talking about? Oh, I didn't like the way he did Sean. You don't even know Sean.
You don't know him.
You ain't never even met him. You don't know him. And she moving around and moving about and carrying on, and what a little bit she knows. I know some of her family members personally.
See, you never know. You just never know.
She wasn't reading my Facebook fierce and deep enough, or she'd have knew that.
Yeah.
But I knew about her. I knew about her, and I knew her ass was left of center.
Yeah.
And like I said, she lived 20 minutes from me, and I got family members that live 5 minutes from her. See what you don't be knowing?
Yeah, you just don't know.
Stop it. It's stupid.
Child, they could be over there saying, oh, I see Miss T house. You end up not like me, and I'm just grabbing my lunch bag, going to work, or go.
It's very stupid. And Pittsburgh is small. It's small. It's not, it's like, stop it.
Yeah.
And her husband was a cop.
That was unbelievable.
He was a narc. Like, are you, girl, stop playing.
Right. And she didn't care what part Sean Bradley played. She just thought she knew. Isn't that crazy? And yeah.
And what if that did just dog him out? What the hell is it to you? What is that going to do for you? If she would do, she got her gun and she over there with her gun shooting the little target. You come over here to shoot me and kill me. What the was you going to tell the cops when they pick you up and they go to do the charges? Where'd you get ready to tell them? Well, I didn't like the way that
talk to
he
Jay.
broke off his friendship with this guy that I know from YouTube, and yeah, girl, child electric chair. You know what I mean? How do you even? I mean, what? How would that conversation? I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall to see that conversation. Well, the way he did Sean, it just wasn't right. Yeah, man, electric chair, honey.
There's a virtual dislike. Like you don't like certain singers, but we don't personally know them. Yep, and that's what it is. That's what it is.
And yes, and that was the other thing. But she ain't child. I don't know whether she attempted suicide or not, but I know she came on from the hospital and started emailing me again.
she may be infatuated with you and love you.
Well, I don't know, but I mean that was after Sean told her to go kill herself.
Oh, Sean told her to go kill herself?
He told her to kill herself and told her he hoped she died. Why don't she just die or whatever he said to her? And then she went in the hospital and supposedly had tried to kill herself.
Oh yeah, this too much. This too much. Over him saying that?
That and a bunch of other stuff, I guess.
And because she couldn't have you, because she couldn't kill you, so she, woo. Wow, yeah, that's deep, you guys. That's really deep. I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it.
No, after it got exposed, she had said too much. Well, I think she went too far, and then she had to come. She came back and she apologized. When she apologized, she implemented him in the whole setup of it.
Oh,
and then he gave her money back and tried to get her away from him. Because again, I done told y'all before, all roads lead back to Baltimore. Sean not very ignorant of the law. He knows how the law works. He tried to get as far away from her as possible, and then she got mad, got upset with him, and then that's when he tried to kill her goddamn self, and did that all on Patreon. And you know how Patreon works. People told her instead of the video, girl, look what he said. And then the next thing you know, she's in the hospital and saying she's trying to kill herself and all of this kind of carried on. She felt real bad. And then after she got over it, she mad as hell. Now last I heard, she was trying to find somebody to help her to destroy. That was the words, to destroy Mr. Bradley. I said, child, God bless all y'all.
Crazy.
Stay away from here, honey. Don't come over this way. I don't give a damn what y'all do. Stay from over here.
Yeah, I don't want to be a queen. I don't want to be none of that, because those titles seem like they carry a lot of hate, dislike, despise, and just everything.
You ain't got to be no queen. You could be the Duchess or anything. You just be that girl. It don't matter what you name yourself, honey. They'll come for you.
I know, but I'm just saying, it seemed like somebody's always after the queen and the king and the Dutch. I just don't want them to come after me. No.
Yeah.
But I tell you one thing, see, this the deal. Sometimes we could feel when somebody's about to bring us harm. You get that gut feelings and stuff.
Absolutely.
That alone will make me attack somebody. I'm telling you, I have a terrible
discernment will always step in and let you know. And my whole situation with Skillet was powered by discernment. I was dipping and slipping and moving from her. And the day that I was going to, I said, okay, I'll meet you, because she just wouldn't let it go. Yeah. And then look how it all went. After that, she got the line and talking about how she bought me stuff. Like, you ain't bought me nothing.
Oh, the camera, right, James? The camera.
Yeah. And I should tell the whole story now. You ain't bought no camera. My camera cost $900. You gave $100 super chat, and it didn't have nothing to do with a camera. Now stop building narratives.
Yeah.
You didn't know what I did with that until I said I used the super chat money to pay on the price of the camera. But then when the story got told to you all, it was I bought his camera. She ain't bought my damn camera.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
They will lie and try to make you look bad in a minute, honey. And that's what people said. That's a shame. She bought his camera. Did she?
And they ran with that narrative.
Did she? Did she, honey? No.
Where's
her husband, Lordy? Somebody Just get out the middle. So the husband is what keeps that thing on track. Because I think when she gets too far out, the husband pulls it back together. But she said the last of the messages, she was saying, "My husband wants to talk to you, and we want to take you out." Well, I don't know what she was.
I've seen some stuff on television where the family plot, the husband and wife plot to kill somebody.
I mean, but why would I go anywhere with you? I'm not even getting ready to do any of that with you. Have a great day. Then they made, they say I'm broke and I live in a trap house, and that I wanted to go to lunch for her because I was so broke. Now, big as I am, you think I'm hungry? As big as I am, now y'all say I'm a fat ass. As big as I am, you think I need to go out for a free dinner? I don't think so. Stick with one story. My brother's taking good care of me. Ain't that what y'all saying?
Oh, that's what they say, your brother.
My brother's taking good care of me living over here in this trap house.
Yeah. Y'all, I am totally winding down. Do you see me?
I'm leaving you because you're sleepy, and then you ain't gonna fall asleep on me running your chat. Get out of here, lady.
No, I'm about to fall quick. Thank you. But you guys, we still have so much to cover tomorrow. I'm gonna make it my point. I haven't had morning coffee chat. Please make sure you like the video. Huh?
I'm laughing at you.
I hung up a long time, didn't I? But you know what? I can go, but I want to do morning coffee chat because I've been missing my morning people. And tomorrow we're going to talk about breadcrumbs, selling for breadcrumbs. And that's this whole thing. These people are selling for breadcrumbs and selling their souls. A lot of you sleep because y'all up with me, but I want to make it a point that I get up to make sure I do morning coffee chat because I've been working really hard. Please stay tuned for my new channel. Next week it should be up. James, exactly how do I do that? Just ask everybody to go subscribe to my new channel.
That's it.
Okay.
And then make sure you remind me when we get over on my platform.
Okay.
When you come in, remind me, and I'll catch it, or one of the Supremes will catch it, and we'll blast it, honey. And that's how the magic happens.
That's how the magic happened. I need the magic. But anywho, I'm doing quite well. I thank you all for joining me and keeping me up. And I'm going to be tired, but we want to talk about breadcrumbs. Why are we just settling for breadcrumbs? Why do Black people just settle for breadcrumbs versus the filet mignon, the top of the line? Why do we just settle for breadcrumbs? And this right here, this beef sector, when people are so backed into the corner and they have nowhere to go and they're not branding their business and excelling, putting products out there, they're selling for breadcrumbs, but they think they're winning. Actually, you're not. You're losing because you're so much more than that. But no one has told you, and you don't think that much about you, so you're going to settle for the little breadcrumbs. James, I like you. You are multi-talented. James, I bet you didn't tell these people the secret, or maybe they already know, but it was a secret to me about your other channel.
Which one? I got 4.
The one I found you the other day at.
My sewing channel?
Yeah.
Sewing with Shay Treasure. Yeah, I don't have troll accounts. I don't have any troll accounts. I actually have 4 actual channels. I have
channel.
Yeah, I have sewing with Shay Treasure, and that's where I house my sewing tutorials and craft tutorials. I have Milan Treasure. She has her own channel. I just don't go over there that much, but my performances and stuff are over there. And I have Swipe Left Show is actually Swipe Left has its own channel. So that's where all the Swipe Left stuff is housed. And then I got Spiller Boy TV. I don't have no troll accounts, so I got real channels with real stuff on all my channels.
No, I just happened to wind up there, and I was like, I landed in there. I said, sewing channel.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I actually went to school for. I actually have a degree in apparel technology, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist. That's what I actually do. YouTube is,
Well, why doing your little sister's hair?
Because Demi's doing
What time are you coming on so I can set my alarm? I should be back up here by 9 o'clock. I'm surprised that I caught you live, Miss T. I just finished watching 2 movies on Amazon Prime and decided to stroll it. Yeah, Miss Cookie, you might not like this one too much. But anyway, thank you. I'll save my comments for tomorrow. Please do. Make sure you guys join me tomorrow and jump on here after we kind of shut it down, after I finish, my commentary on why are we selling for breadcrumbs and what's happening with the YouTube streets. I know you guys have noticed what I talked about before, that the celebrities are coming to take over.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Different to offer these people, because the beef sector is not going to last. They're not going to invest in the beef sector. Mm-mm. Do you believe that, James?
You can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, and I see it. And I know for a fact they about to flag, and they about to take down a lot of channels, because they're gonna, even though it's really broad and it's big, you guys, and there's millions of people on YouTube, we are settling for the breadcrumbs. And as long as they continue to put the crumbs down and we eat them up, and that goes far deeper than just what we see. And we just was talking about some of it. But as long as they can give us breadcrumbs and we eat and we satisfy with them, we'll never grow our channels. We'll never be successful YouTubers. We'll just continue to be YouTubers, not successful YouTubers. So we want to talk about that tomorrow. And why is it so important that they dropping us these breadcrumbs and we're dragging each other? We killing each other over crumbs. Why is that? You know, James?
Child, some people do what they can, honey. They're doing what they can, because everybody down here who got channels aren't talented.
They just create.
Some people take breadcrumbs because that's all that they can actually get.
Okay.
So that's there's always variations to all of it. Some people accept the breadcrumbs, baby, because they'll never get the soft part of the bread.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never get the soft part. They'll only ever get the crust.
Sad, because I see so many people. I see so many successful people on the YouTube channels, and they're making money. Their sub counts are hitting 1 million. So what exactly are some of these people in game for their YouTube channels, other than to drag people down? And if we allow them to drag us down and we start getting in the dirt with them, then we will tarnish our brand. If you're branding, see, that's the difference. If you're doing it just to be doing it, that's fine. I'm here to brand. I'm here to grow. And so, and to offer a product. And the product is not beefing and demeaning my brothers and sisters. That's not the product I want to offer. So I just was looking at a couple of things. I was looking at all these rich YouTubers, these millionaires, these million subscribers, these million views. And I'm thinking, where are we at? Where are we at? And why are we settling for just this? It happens to us all the time, doesn't it? Just curious. So I need y'all to help me out tomorrow. Okay? So I'm going to go to bed because I need to get up. Now, if I don't make it up, it's because James kept me up. And thank you. Because that's what y'all do. And Butterfly, you fell asleep. You fell right off the YouTube channel. That's what happened. Y'all notice how she just disappeared. I saw her going down, but she completely went down. So thank you for joining me. Other channels, Milan Treasure Show with Treasure, Swipe Left Show. Exactly. So you guys got the other one. I always have to play my music before I leave.
I was going to say, play my song, honey.
Oh, listen. And there was still a lot of people up with me. So you'll be asleep all day tomorrow. But I told
no, baby. You know I'm a whole vampire. I'll be there.
Oh, okay. Even if it's you in the bushes.
Yep.
Good night. Thank you for joining me. Gotta say, if you see your king's crown tilted, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown tilted, help her straighten it up. Make sure you speak life into your prince and princess because they are our future royal family. Be a blessing and not a bother. And even though I had fun tonight, I enjoyed being a little messy. You know, I told you I'm not perfect. I like that. However, I'm hoping that I always drop some type of gems, and I don't know if I did tonight to help you in your walk of life somehow. You know, in your walk. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Y'all be safe. If you could join me tomorrow. I should be on by 9 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, I'm trying to go to bed. And I really, really enjoyed y'all. You guys gave me a little history lessons, enlightened me, and hung up with me. And now I'm sleepy. Oh, Reed, she falls asleep too. Reed always. Thanks, Duchess. Duchess, I got you, baby. We good. Cookie, thank you so much. Yeah, tonight was just one of those nightcaps. Team Vampire. Go ahead, Duchess. Y'all stay up. Miss T gotta go. Good night. Love you very much, James. Thank you for stopping by, keeping me company. Breaking news. It was good to see you. You caught alive. Blessings and love. Real next time, guys. Thank you. That's my Brixton, babe. Good night. Stay fine. Benj, thank you for hanging out with me, baby. Tomorrow I'll make sure that I get to all of y'all. Good night, Miss Monty. Don't forget we gonna do something together. You guys, Benj got a page too. We still working out. But Benj think I has a page too. One Proud Glamour has a page. Lily has a page. Of course, Spill It Boy. Miss Monty does a lot of collabs with Demetra, Lit All Day. It's been a pleasure, y'all. I learned some things. I enjoyed it. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out of here. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Don't be afraid to drop down out of the bushes. We accept you over here. Pure love. Just a little bit of fun every now and then. So, good night. See you all later. Bye.